We should be getting back. I think we are probably looking a bit better now. I see some audio coming through. To let me know how these effects and such are coming through. If they are sounding good. I'm going to go ahead and hop into Arena quick while we see if we can get some people popped in. Let's go ahead and get some Arena started, shall we? Start out with some of this, see if we can get some people, then we will get some summons. Gonna be a grand old time. Hopefully. Hope it'll be a grand old time. Sure, let's take this fight, why not? Zekis will probably be annoying, but we'll see. This is many mages, so it's either going to ruin my day completely or something. Alright. Who to focus on? I'm pretty sure Amelia and Tink both need line of sight, so we are definitely going at Zekis. Shadow words. If we just keep him getting hit, he's not going to have MP to do what he's supposed to do. So I think that's the play. We will see if anything better comes from that, but... Alright. Looking pretty good. Alright. Things are weak. Things are weak. Okay. Got one snipe. This should be pretty easy, I think. What do we do here? I think we snipe here. Snipe here. Okay, good. She went for Amelia. Hopefully that means that we can confirm our kill. It's Maelstrom. There we go. Eat it. Beautiful. Yeah, we're just gonna flood trigger, I think. Alright. What up, Nero? Get out of here, my dude. Alright. Looking good, looking grand. Yeah, we'll just finish this up on her. Why not? Beautiful. Easy wins. Easy wins to start the day off. Got some stuff on my keyboard. That's no good. Alright. Get our arena wins out. See if we can get a little bit of traffic going before the summons get going. I do not have as many pulls as I would like to have, but we will make it work. And if we get somebody favorable in our little bit of pulls, I might do a little bit and get my first paid gear, but we'll see. Looks rough. Looks pretty fine. I get 42 if I win. That seems good. I like it. I like it. Anybody that jumps in, feel free to shout out, say hi. Let me know. Make sure that my audio is still good. I've had to fiddle with some stuff, restart stream. Yeah, we're going to Maelstrom and Horn on to Kyle, so that as we weaken other people, hopefully the shield will not be too beefy. I think Kyle's just going to go for Ray for a quick kill. Yep, the Sting. Oh, we're going to get that Shallow Words for sure. Get that early. That sounds great. Alright, and you know what? Let's go after Theria, I think. While also getting some pass-through on Ray. We're going to go ahead and Stardust heal. Nice. Get everybody nice and healthy. She's going to continue going after Kyle, I think. Oh, and get some AoE cleave going. That's going to be great. This is going to be a sick Maelstrom. Oh no, Ray's getting healed. Whatever shall we do? More Maelstrom. Sad. Well, definitely thought we were going to get some more connection than that. Sadly, no. Alright. Since it looks like they have the cast space, we're going to go ahead and try throwing down a Poison Cloud to flinch them, since we don't have the priority right now. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to queue up a Dark Matter. Okay, that looks pretty sweet. Alright, alright. Let's get Kyle Antheria going, maybe? Yeah, that's fine. That's pretty fine. Just going to start cleaving that way. Take him to Cleveland. Maelstrom on Amelia. Sweet. Hopefully get some pass through and knockback on Kyle. Looking good. Looking good. Feels pretty nice. Alright, so they got some Stardust heals going. We need to get some of our own, like yesterday. There we go. Let's get a couple of these off. Alright. Then I think whether we got people in here or not, we're probably just going to go ahead and do our summons. Because it's fun. So why not? Alright. Ray's gone, so I guess we'll just go to Amelia. While getting some cleave on Kyle. Maelstrom and the Sting. That should be a dead Kyle. Sure is. Beautiful. Alright, we're gonna horn there. Alright, so this is where I'm locked out from casting, so he's just gonna come in and start wailing on things as he do for damage. Yep. One more. We'll go get Theria. She be dayed. So we're gonna jump up and people, what's up? How's everybody doing? We're just getting our arena wins out for the day, seeing if we can get some people up in here. Yay. Go Maelstrom. Maelstrom OP. Alright. Hey, Jack Lee. I'm doing well, man. I am doing well. Coming on to finally do my summons. I've been itching to do so. I don't have a ton, but I'm hoping luck will be on my side, and then I might end up buying to get a little bit more. Maybe get my first paid gear, but we'll see. Alright, you know what? I'm going to crack open my first here. So, I thought it would be fun. Instead of my normal way of getting whiskey, I decided to get a bunch of sample things to see what I like, instead of just getting a whole bottle like I normally do and seeing if I like it. So, I'm going to be going through a few different ones. So, for anybody that's curious, starting with Benchmark 8. That is not going to focus because my webcam sucks. Oh, there we go. Came in. Yeah, Benchmark 8. We are going to see if it's any good. Considering most of this stuff is only like $1 or $2 for a quick taste, I'm not expecting a ton, but if anything is decent, well, it should be good. Alright. Then we will go ahead and work on our summons. I think to warm things up, we'll do some of these cheapo summons. I don't have very much, but Benchmark. Pretty standard. I think that's a bourbon, maybe? Is that bourbon? Yeah, Kentucky bourbon. That is a smooth bourbon. That is... Alright. You've intrigued me, Benchmark. That might be one of my more preferred bourbons, actually. Alright. Not gonna hold them for a permanent Golroth? Nah. I'd rather not spend a bunch of stuff on a permanent unit. Granted, you know, my funds have been completely drained anyway, my gem reserves from Medine, but, you know, I got her, so... I am excited for Golroth, but I'll get him at some point anyway. If I end up spending more to get paid, then I'll probably end up having enough for... having enough to save for at least a step up on Golroth, which I might do. If his arc is really good, then it will entice me a lot, but... We'll hold this out and be suspenseful. Oh man, we got Theria. Which doesn't really tell us much. Oh, we got a whole squad. Will we go up to red with our only 4 pulse? I mean, the flashbacks look good, but does that really mean anything? No, of course not. Why would it? Never does. Jebaited. Jebaited. Alright. Do one more here, and then we'll go ahead and do our step-up banner. And see if we will be blessed. I'm just skipping. Not expecting much. We're just skipping. Alright. It is time. It is time for this. So, for me, arc. I'm always happy to get a new arc, but I don't really care. It's in the general pool. It's whatever. I don't think anybody really cares. Even the ether reward is just fine. I don't really care. For me, Rabala, she is my highlight. She is absolute best pull. She is what my account wants the most. So, she is what we are hoping for. But, if I happen to get Baron, you know I'm pretty happy. He looks pretty legit, and I'll be honest, I may not even use Rem anymore if I happen to get him. Just because he just looks like a superior neutral damage dealer. So, let's go ahead and get this first one out of the way, because I think we all know this two-piece probably not going to do much. Actually, I shouldn't say that. On 2 separate occasions, I've had the very first, in a step-up, get me a featured unit. Merity and Dante both came from them. Alright, Kyle. Will we be upgrading on a 2-pull? Will we bring home the luck this early? Oh my goodness. We got red. Show me unit. Oh. Easy. 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 Give it to me. Damn it. Hey, you know, I'll take a Merity dupe. I will. It's not what I want. But I'll take it. It was only a 2-piece, you know? I won't be mad at that. Merity, Medine, Logia, Lukiel. Take any of them. They're fine. God, this is really smooth. Alright. Absolutely nothing. As to be expected. Simple 3 pulls. Alright. Number 5. Well, number 3, but, you know, 5 summons. Here we go. Will we be blessed? We shall see. Not looking so good off the rip. We do have a full squad, but as we've noticed, doesn't really mean a damn thing. Probably not. Whole lot of nothing. Skipping it up. Last chance. I don't think traditionally these the free 10 pulls tend to have much, so I'm expecting a whole lot of blue and yellow. But, you know, do it anyhow. Starting off red. Hey, not gonna argue. Probably gonna be a dupe sandworm just to laugh in my face, but you know. That is a really red orb. Holy crap, what is happening? Don't tease me. Don't tickle my balls like this. Oh, come on. Oh, it's at the end. Oh. Oh, the pain. The pain. Ah, they just had to. They had to do it to me. Alright, well. Looks like that is a no. So we're going to go ahead and do a normal summon. Again, not really expecting much. We were hopeful, but no dice. Got Lilibet here. Only Lilibet. Alright, Kyle. We got some flashbacks. That's not going to be anything. Oh, we bumped. We got a hero again. It really wants us. Really, really wants to tease us right now. There's no way. There's no way. What? Oh my god, yes. Oh, let's go. I'll take it. It's not our girl, but we have a chance. That's alright. Hey, we got some new. We got some new. I'll take it. I am totally happy getting Baron. But now the real question. One, I could go and level some units to get another 10 pull. Do we try for Rabalala? Actually, you know what? Here's my thing. I have no paid gear. I still have some money on a gift card from when I was doing this stuff, and I told myself if I could manage to pull one of them and their paid gear was decent, that I would drop a little more and get that extra paid. So maybe we will see. Let's see what his paid looks like, shall we? I think that sounds fine. We can go look. What else are we doing, right? What else are we doing? Alright, so he's got a sword. Those stats, though. Why? Why make it so shit? Yeah, that is not good enough. Special dealing critical damage is not good enough. It ain't it, champ. Alright. Continuous magic barrier that curse resists. So, and again, stats. Trash. Like, it's fine for arena. Fine. That is not good enough. Yeah, if we got la. Now what I could do is I would totally be happy with getting a prism if we needed to. So, you know what? We're going to go ahead. My last few units I have only gotten from working very, very hard. And by that, I mean going in and running missions to get crystals or leveling people to 100. So, let's go ahead, get a unit up to 100. Alright, we're going to do that. There's one. Alright, cool. Let's see what else we got here. DeGrogue is already there. My disappointment is immeasurable. Alright. Do we have somebody else that's close? I feel like I don't. No, he is way too far away, isn't he? He sure is. Huh? Another one. Another one. Alright. See what we can do. And if we get a dupe Baron, hey, take that too. Happy. I mean, we may as well do this unit summon. Because why not? Well, no. Because Golroth. Because Golroth is coming. Did I not collect this? I did not. I was too excited. Too excited. Alright, we're going to do one more pull here. On the basic. Can we back-to-back a unit? It seems unlikely. I was not expecting to get anything. So I'll do with Baron. We're starting yellow, but I've been bitched out by this before, so I'm still not expecting an upgrade here. Lugmek. Holding hands. Looking real intently into their eyes. We got some red. Show me the unit. Show me guaranteed unit. No, this ain't nothing. It ain't nothing. Alright. Trash tube. That was a lot of yellow, though. Definitely a lot of yellow. Alright. Do we go further beyond? I feel like we don't. I feel like we certainly should not. It is just so bad. Let's see, how much do we need? Yeah. It's just not worth it. It's not worth it. If I got her, I would have probably paid out a little more and tried to get some of the paid gear in hopes of getting her. But I don't think I can. I just don't. Well, we did get a Baron, and I'm not going to argue about that. So, none of the paid gear are impressive. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they're close, right? The paid gear is very close to being impressive, at least on her. So, one, accessory is pretty easy. Problem is, her earth cap is already so high that this does not matter. Continuous protection is just fine. And then illness resist, if it was illness nil, maybe, but the fact that she's weak, this just bumps it up a little bit, which just, it's not good enough. Granted, 40 int, 50 MP is actually really good on an accessory. And the armor is so close to being acceptable. Earth attack damage, okay, yeah, fine. The defense is pretty pitiful. If it was closer to 200, that would be nice. The silence resist is really nice. And if the continuous MP regeneration was advanced magic circle instead of basic bitch magic circle, I think it would be worth. I think that would have pushed it over. But as it is, like, if I got something, it would probably be the armor. That is the closest thing that's worthwhile, but even then, it just ain't it, champ. So, alright, well, I am definitely sad I didn't get her, but getting anything at all, is massive, and I'm very grateful. So, go ahead and start upgrading this bad boy. I'd like to go in and start testing him out a bit. The gen income of endgame account is depressing. Yeah. You got that right, Dep. You got that right. Nothing like running Imperial Guard Commander 3 so that I can have enough potions so that I can get people from the 90s up to 100 in a clutch moment like this when I need it. Just to squeeze out one more 10 pull in hopes of something working. But it is what it is. Like I said, I'm happy they did this banner right with the rates, at least. If they had split it 0.4 and 0.4, I probably wouldn't have even rolled. Just off principle. But I'm glad that they actually essentially gave us double rates, which is pretty great. Oh, that's a lot. We'll go ahead and do we'll do a fair amount of these, I think. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. You know, for a little sample size, when you're just sipping, this is pretty good. Like, it'll last me a little while, and I'm only through like a fifth of it. It's not too bad. It's worth $1 to test, I think. Oh, sure. Normally don't awaken this much right away because I like getting my SC up, but he's not a shift, so he's not taught anything yet. I may as well boost his stats. Plus, I'll have time to farm him up to A6 since we got a whole month with his event. So, super pog. Love it. What do we got for these? Hey, that's a bit. That's not terrible. Why not? Cool. Let's go ahead and start upgrading his ability board. We can take him in at like level 1 and watch him hit cap with his base kit. Probably not, but yeah, there's very few paid equipment that actually feels game breaking. And even then, I think there's still very viable replacements. I don't think there's a single piece of paid gear that's mandatory on anybody. Personally. Love that they added these mega boosts for weapons. I'm optimistic that it'll be on a UR at some point. That'll be sick. That'll be Very, very sought after. Alright. A little water. Wash that down. Upgrade some more. Let's see what's next here. Next, we're going to go out and try some Devil's River, which I've never had before. This is a rye. See how that's going to treat us. I do tend to like me some rye. Household of Ruin. Ooh, it is super clean on the nose. There's not much character to it, though, if I'm being honest. Oh, I upgraded the wrong one. Sad. There we go. So much upgrading. So much things. So much stuff. Well, that is spicier than I expected for a rye. This tastes like a bourbon. What? Be it Tech Blade and Trishula. Didn't mind skipping the cane, yeah. I also absolutely love Venacleave on V. It is so good. Gives him one more ailment to be able to trigger off Paranoia, and then that 50% bonus damage. Pretty slick. I'm also fortunate enough to have the Science Flag, so on occasion, if nobody else is running it, he'll have that. I just love how V is probably the easiest character in the game to be able to build, because he just works so well with anything. You can build strength, you can build int, there's so many weapon choices that just work. You could run double swords on him if you want to, like, you can run Cactus Hammer, you can run, the Deathbringer sword for an auto insta-kill build. Like, there's just a million things you can do that he's really hard to mess up, you know? And I love it. Tech Room? What are you talking? Tech Room. I don't know what you're talking about. I do not know what you are referring to with that. Science Flag is one of the few items in the game that irks you. Feels a little too good to be attached to a collab. That's kind of how it goes sometimes. Yeah, for sure. The other stone one too, off the Gen's arc, that accessory is pretty stupid good as well. So that being limited time is also kind of sad. I agree. And not only that, the worst part is that I don't mind if an Ether reward is going to be crazy good, but like, if that's the case, the arc should be kind of balanced out. If the weapon's good, the arc is just kind of fine. But the science arc is just so good. The skills that you can teach off of it, its passive effect is solid. I mean, it's all just, it's really good. And then its Ether reward is one of the best in the game, so best in slot for a ton of units. Alright, I believe we are filled up. Nope, I'm missing one. Damn it. So close. So close. So I'm debating what we want to do after this. I could go try to set up and try to see if I can do some of my boss fights that I haven't beaten yet. Do some arena, just because I haven't gotten 200 points for that for the day yet. I can go casually climb tower and just chat with people, if that interests anybody. Lots of good choices. Could also just grind some multiplayer if anybody wants to do some of that. Here's what we can do for this guy here. So, I suppose we should level him up a little bit, huh? Or should we just see? Let's just see what happens with what we got. Wait. Organize? Yeah. I had to reinstall my app to get stuff working, and it shuffled all my crap. I don't like it. Sure, I guess we'll put that on. Because why not? Oh man, look at those stats. What a monster. What we got here? Oh, he comes up with attack max too. That's pretty nice. I don't remember what all he has going on for him. Chance to debuff, pretty nice. Life Brave. Anybody know, how does Life Brave actually work? I don't remember. So, max plus 50%. I assume Life Brave is its own buff? So it stacks with regular Brave, is that correct? Anybody know? After Medine, I was personally hoping to relax till summer units, but this banner and event plus tower make the game very busy. Yeah, true. Plus, I don't know where you're at on all the other stuff, but as far as the different events in game, the bosses and like collecting butterflies and some of the other kind of hidden missions and stuff, there's a lot, man. Enhance a unit a bunch. Cool. Not even close on some of these others. I suppose level up a unit a bunch of times. I suppose that's another 300. That's not going to get us anywhere, though. So that doesn't really matter. Awaken, acquire some stuff. Yeah, we way out. We way out on many of these. Alright. You know what? Just because I am curious and I want to test, let's go ahead and see how this dude plays. Shall we? Yeah, sure, why not? Stock. Level 1 with absolutely nothing. But we will live because Theria. We'll see if he can do some respectable damage. I don't like this Devil's River. It just tastes like a really standard bourbon, but it's a rye. I don't know what happened. What happened? I don't think things are supposed to be dead. Alright, hold on. Let's make sure PTRs aren't just wrecking stuff. Oh, okay, so the friend Robin I brought in is kind of annoying. Okay, so his crits at level 1 are critting for cap, so that's cool. I like it. I like it. 0 points invested. Level 1 feels good. Regal Master. Oh, dude, he feels sick. That's so cool. Does he have a gaff closer? I don't think he has a gaff closer, does he? I thought he did. Alright, let's see here. We're going to go for this guy in the back. And on the opposite side. Yeah, no, he's got like a pull though. So like that crowd control is nice, actually. I like that a lot. He's got some very wide range. He's going to feel real good in arena probably. Minus the movement, but we'll give him blessed speed for that. He's got enough in his kit that I think we can afford to spend 8 on it. Really love giving blessed speed to some units. Oh, I have totally not been using my Beast Hunter and stuff. Alright, so this guy's a little bit beefier. Just fine. I mean, he's still getting wrecked, considering this is a level 1 uninvested Baron. Cool. Cool. Buddha! Baron breakdown when? Hey man, I bet you got one coming already. I know you were excited to test them out. Probably gonna be a while. I didn't get my girl, but I still got somebody, and that's what counts. That is what counts. Yes. So to recap, for the 0 to 1 people that cares about the whiskeys I'm trying, this Devil's River, it is not bad, but it is impressively boring. And for a rye, it tastes just like a bourbon, like the most generic bourbon I've ever had. It is very, very basic and unimpressive. So, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and hop out of here. I'm going to start doing some multiplayer, I think. May as well teach Baron some things. Who wants to carry me? Use my new Baron and can get carried. Alright, I will put some accessories on him though, so I'm at least helping the team a bit. That we can do. I should still have some potions. Beautiful. You know, we'll at least go up a fair amount. We'll get that going for us. You love me. You love you some whiskey, huh? All right. Well, then let's chat, Buddha boy. What's your favorite, or what's your go-to? For me, my standard go-to if I don't want to spend a lot of money, but it's just always reliable, is the Jameson Caskmate Stout. Specifically the Stout. I do not like the IPA at all. But Caskmate's pretty on point. It's basically just normal Jameson, but it's got like a little bit of smoke and a little bit of extra cream on it. It's real nice. Real nice. Alright, this is good. Let's go ahead. Equipment. Sort by strength. Put at the top. Beautiful. We are going to be team players and pirate ship. Because pirate ship's cool. And what else do we want to do? Is there anything else that'll help the team? Probably not. So I think that's kind of fine. I guess we can just throw this on, because why not? We need to get dual wield on this boy real quick like. So we are going to go ahead and when we start running these, because I assume even in multiplayer we get a double multiplier. Farm some Baron. Hey, Buddha, you need some Baron souls, I hear. So could be doing some of this. Not gonna lie, you're no pro. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not a pro either. I just like to try stuff. Remember something about forest. All right, I'll keep an eye out for something like that. Oh, I can carry you, Depp? I don't think so, man. Not with I mean, 34 Baron is pretty good. That's pretty good. Alright, this is what we're going to do. We're going to put on Sandworm and we're just going to start hard leveling this guy. So what's the multiplier? It's just ×2. Alright, that's fine. You know what? I mean, I don't really care about my souls anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But literally the only point of Sandworm for me. Hey, I got an extra one? Cool, why not? Let's make it even easier to dual wield stuff. Yay. I'm not doing anything else with this damn arc. Alright. Whoever wants to get in, let's go ahead and start... Nah, not that. We're doing Baron. Alright, cool. So, luckily, he's pretty easy to run with, which is nice. Or to run against, rather. Like, going against Baron's pretty simple. Zuglis is the most annoying. DeGrogue maybe the second, but it seems like in multiplayer she doesn't get all her health back. Whereas in solo Nightmare, she does, unless you know, have her in break when you kill her. So that's a little odd. First come, first serve. Let's go. Give me one more. One more getting up in here. Ah, Depp made it in. Let's go. All that Ruto damage. Solid. We're playing Cold War and letting stream run. What's up? Hey, man. Could help for a bit. Yeah, sure, if you want to. Yeah, not much is up, man. I'm just in trying to farm some of these souls now. Got me Baron, so... Am I not hitting this guy or just doing no damage? Everybody hitting so hard. I love me some sardine action. I mean, felt pretty competent considering he's not built at all, so... Seems pretty okay. Pretty okay. Alright, let's go ahead and crack another one of these. Devil's River was not great. I'm gonna try, Wild Turkey. American Honey. Is that gonna focus? That's not gonna focus, is it? Do it. You did it before. Yeah, whatever. Nobody cares anyway. Well, maybe. We'll see. But... yeah, depending on how long I'll go, maybe I'll go grab my others. I grabbed, like 10 of these things just because I wanted to test instead of wasting a bunch of money on other stuff. Don't forget continues are free. Oh, yeah, fair. Good point. Good point. I definitely do not remember such things very often. So, very good point. It is on there much harder than I thought. Alright, what do we got here? Oh, you took the wrong unit, Dev? It's fine, it's fine. Got Astro again. Silk in again. Alright, let's see how this wild turkey honey is. I don't normally do sweet whiskeys aside from peanut butter. But those are usually more savory anyway, at least the ones that I like. But... Whoa, that is weird. Weird on the nose. Okay. I'm definitely not hitting him very hard, which makes sense being at, you know, level 100, but it's going good enough. And he is brutal. I cannot wait to get this guy built up. You don't really like her. Oh, I'm trying for Ron. He looks so cool. Your only neutral DPS is Merity. She isn't built yet. Yeah. Merity is really sweet, but yeah, Baron's going to be better. For sure. Except in certain fights. Merity is worth building probably even just for the mother fight if you're struggling, but I don't know where you're at on all that stuff. You're definitely thinking of a bourbon. Buddha. Cool, man. So you like a little bit of spice, a little bit of burn. Oh! Boom. Get the gold! Love it. Love it. Alright. Dude, this smells like pine needles or something. Like, I get the sweetness. Like, the honey's there, but... Wow. The fumes coming off this are confusing as hell. There's a little pine. And then it's just like... And Silk and Astro on point with this. Varus was in the first one, I think. Dude, this smells goofy as hell. It is like straight alcohol almost. Like pine needles with rubbing alcohol. Like, why? Why does it smell this way? But then there's like a little sweetness on it. Yeah, I do not know. This is very odd. Alright. Oh wow, the flavor's there though. Wow, that is real sweet. Interesting. Beat Mother with V and the Moonlight Murder method. Oh yeah. Super cheese for the win. I was not quite able to make it work, but I think I only tried it once or twice. I probably could do it if I knew the mechanics better. At the time, I didn't realize you basically are only supposed to have like 1 or 2 DPS units anyway. So I'm probably just going to go in with Merity, Gen, and Theria, and just make Merity murder everything. That seems like a pretty sound strat, so maybe I'll even try to do that tonight, but we'll see. Not sure if I'm feeling like that kind of energy, but we'll see. As goofy as the nose was on this, it tastes pretty good. I probably wouldn't get it much otherwise, because I normally try to stay away from carbs and stuff, and there's definitely sugar in this. There's gotta be. Honey whiskey, I think, always has sugar and stuff. It's got a weird kind of after flavor, though, that I can't put my finger on. It's like some weird candy I had once. What is that? This is a much more confusing experience than I expected. Eliza, nice, respectable choice. Bring in death via the titties. It's gonna bother me. I can't put my finger on this flavor. It doesn't seem like that much honey, though, to me. Oh man, you know what feels real bad? Being used to having Medine in and getting to throw a few skills and then not having her in the party. Oh, I love her so much. No regrets burning all my gems to get her. All my, like, 4 pulls or something. I mean, let's be honest, the Ray and other Baron are probably carrying. I'm just hanging out trying not to die. It's certainly not looking great. But hey, free continues, so why not? So anybody got any fun plans for the weekend? What y'all got going on? Also, does anybody know how is Baron's ult on the scale of good to bad ults? Does anybody know? I assume, like, still nobody is able to compete with Alice. The closest is probably Dante, to my knowledge. But where does Baron stack up? The fact that it's AoE and appears to do okay damage has me intrigued at the very least. Break, finish him! Finish him! Use your energy real quick and do your dailies. Then you'll join. Cool, man. Sounds great. I'm probably just going to be in general anyway, because I only have so many orbs. I mean, I've got like 300 potions I'm sitting on, so I could just do this all night. If people wanted to, but otherwise I can go try to do boss fights or just burn autos through some tower or something. I'm not too picky. The main thing was an excuse to come on and do some pulls. How are you alive? He didn't want to hit a woman. That's how it goes. He's a respectful man. Baron is a gentleman, regardless of his aggressive appearance. He's quite the softie. Well, maybe not when you're around, Eliza, but you know. Twitch, don't ban me. There's Lord Vox. Lord Vox getting in on the action. I didn't realize until I was watching Buddha stream how hard it is to get into multiplayer. And then I experienced firsthand, and like, this is so much different than it used to be. There's almost no rooms, and as soon as they're up, they are gone. It is crazy. I'm just gonna auto, because there's not much I can do anyway. I'm gonna burn tower again. Hopefully get the gems after the pull. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, I should actually have enough for that too. Maybe it'd be worth me going through tower. This would be a long stream if I went far enough to get enough gems from that, though. Yeah. Not quite sure that's worth. We're gonna rinse this a little. It's not good to rinse. Yeah, Baron's definitely one of the easiest. I think second to Mage Girl. Magedy Mage Girl. Robara? Robaron? Robalanana? Yeah, I don't know. Whatever it is. That's why she didn't come home. I didn't bother to learn her name. I didn't show my respect. I didn't. But I told Baron that if he happened to come here, I might just not use Rem anymore, and hey, he showed up in my door, so. You gotta respect him. The units hear you. The units, they hear. Now this one I'm excited for, because it just looks cool. It is just some bourbon, but... Well, hold on. First of all, what do you guys think? Should we go do some tower and try to get some more gems, see if we can do another 10 pull? Should we just keep farming some multiplayer? What are you guys thinking? Next up, we have this bourbon that looks super cool, so I wanted to try it. My light is being ridiculous right now. My ring light. I don't even know why I use a ring light other than just having some good light. Oh, there it focused. That looks nice. Howler head. Super good. But yeah, ring light to make my glasses glare really well. Look at that. Doesn't it look great? I'm so professional, guys. Ah. I make sense and stuff. No, my room has a lot of orange light in it, so this at least makes it look a bit nicer, I guess, but... Howler head. Whoa! What am I smelling? Alright. Alright, I'm gonna do a few more of these for now, I think. We'll just keep doing some of these. Why not? We need a bunch. We may as well, and we're teaching Baron skills the whole time. I assume it's not pronounced Baron. Was it like Baran? Baran? Bayron. He is our Bay named Ron. Haha. Got him. Dude, this is goofy AF. I did not expect this weirdness. I expected most of these to be like really, really close to each other. This almost smells like an off-brand Werther's, like those gold candies that you would get at like your grandparents' house. They were super tasty. It's like that, except an off-brand version, so it's got like a little bit of weirdness to it. Ooh. It tastes much like it smells, but in a very good way. Oh, what? That was a journey. What the hell? There's like this sweetness going on. Alright, I need to change this. I do not play with full drive on. I want to be able to throw some skills when I want to. Pull them in. I love that pulls. There's not too much for crowd control and like pulls and things like that. Nero's got his. It's kind of okay. Bruto's got his, which I just don't have. Let's throw down some more stuff. Solaris did nothing. Usually does not. It reduced our damage taken, I guess. So generally we just don't activate stuff. I don't mind so much if it's like the fire one or Eldravina, because I think those give you some physical damage buffs at least, so. Yeah. Kyle is pretty legit for a reason. Kyle saves people. He's a good boy. He doesn't like to be lonely, you know? He's selfless and wants people to live. Yeah, this Howler head is very weird. But I like it. It's like... It's really sweet. It doesn't seem... It is the goofiest bourbon I've ever had. It does not seem like a bourbon. There's not much spice to it. Oh, that's why! It's a banana-flavored bourbon. Okay, this weirdness is starting to make sense now. So imagine like the Werther's, like I said. But if they made a banana flavor. That's what the weirdness is. And on the nose, it's just fine. It's not that pleasant, but it's fine. And then it really comes through at the end. It's really like when you eat a banana, and it's got like that 2 layers of flavor. At least that's what I get when I have one. Like the up front, and then like after it sits for a while, you're just like, oh, that like sweetness that's back there. That you kind of get it with this. It's weird. I would probably get this again, just because it's weird, but in a good way. I like things that are very different. Somebody took a risk when they made this, and I appreciate that. Granted, I'm guessing this probably has a bunch of sugar too, so maybe not. A little experience with alcohol, but I had something called Crown, tastes like apples. Yeah, the Crown you had was specifically an apple-flavored one. Otherwise, normal Crown, it's kind of whiskey. It's a little bit tamer than others, so it's a really good one for new people to try. It's just easier going down. It doesn't burn that much, so it's a little smoother. After I started getting into drinking much, much more, or at least just testing a bunch of different ones, I didn't like Crown that much. It just kind of, when I tried it, it just tasted flavorless. It was kind of like water. The standard Crown, not the apple. That's its own thing. But yeah, apple whiskeys are pretty good. And we are going again. But yeah, I did try an offshoot of Crown the other day. Somebody had me try. I don't remember what it was. But it was different. It changed my mind on Crown. You know, there's some people that swear by it. It's like their main go-to. These animations are a little bit slow, some of them. Like his S1 is pretty slow. S2 feels pretty good though. I love how it just feels like you're just holding a massive buzzsaw in front of you. It's just ridiculous. He looks silly. Yay, animations, those are fun. But hey, it is 15% damage increase for me and 30 for the Dante. Or something like that. Numbers and stuff. Yeah. Let's go. Never had hardcore drinks. Which one do you recommend that is more spicy? You want something spicy? Something that is spicy but probably not too bad. This benchmark that I just tried was pretty solid. So this benchmark 8, if that's gonna focus. That's reasonably got some reasonable spice to it, and it's pretty good. Another bourbon that I like, because bourbon's probably what you'll look for if you want something a little bit spicier. Tends to have more like a little bit of caramel with like some cinnamon, and tends to be a little harsher too. Like a lot of them are strong, so if you haven't drank a lot, it can be hard to put down until you kind of get used to having whiskey. For the longest time, I could not stand whiskey. No matter what brand or flavor I tried, it just tasted like gasoline. I was like, how can anyone do this? And then I kind of forced myself to try, because I tried doing this like zero to low carb type dieting and stuff, and whiskey is one of the few types of alcohol that has no carbs. It's like whiskey, Jaeger, vodka, I think tequila is good. But yeah, so I was like, you know what? I'm going to try. We're going to see if we can figure this out. And I hated it for like a month. And then one day a switch just flipped. If you want to be a young white girl, just drink Fireball. True! Fireball's delicious, though. Like, it was real good. But again, that's one of those whiskeys, though, that it does have a lot of sugar. So I don't really do it. Yeah, I think that's really the best recommendation, Def. Like, especially if you don't drink much, go have Fireball. It's spicy, but it's also got some sweetness. Like, yeah, it is basically Big Red the alcohol. That is a super solid recommendation, Silk. Yeah, you'll just have to try. It's really hard because everybody's palate is like different, so some things that some people will be like, this is the best thing in the world, it's so delicious, the best thing I've ever had. Some people just be like, gross, dude. It's terrible. And that looks rough. Finish him. Finish him. Yes. Bring the doom. Yeah. The clutch from many numbers. Yeah, you won't have to look very far. Fireball is pretty much everywhere. It is one of the most common brands next to like Jameson and Jack Daniels and Jim Beam. Like, you will probably find all 4 of those at literally any place that sells whiskey. So yeah, Silk, you're pretty on point. It is the perfect recommendation for people that are just getting into alcohol and don't want to spend much. Yay, we have some dual wield. What should be next priority? I don't even remember. I should have probably looked at his kit before to try to figure out, but I just know he needs some stuff. He wants some things. But one thing he doesn't need is Trishula, so that's pretty sweet. Alright, what's next priority? Oh, next priority is probably going to be Berserk, right? Berserker seems real good. Let's do that. I like that. Alright. Equip. Nope, gotta go here. Dual wield. Sure, double impact, because it's something, I guess. Alright, what are we... What else are we gonna give this boy? Let's see, he can have axes, too? I feel like I don't care about axes at all. Sure, Divine Sword. Let's go. Let's go. Probably give him from 0 so he can survive too. That'd probably be a good idea, since he kills himself. But we'll see. It was a good stat increase at least. Since we started at 1100, now up to 1800 strength. Pretty okay. Pretty okay. Debating if I should go get some more samples and just go through the entire bevy of stuff that I got. Probably not. Don't need this to be a super drunk stream. I mean, we can, but... is it really that necessary? And actually, I was debating on switching over and playing a different game entirely. Just because I thought it would be fun. I just got a bunch of new stuff on PSVR, so I'm wanting to try Solaris. If anybody happens to do VR stuff, hopefully you know what I'm talking about. I feel like I might be doing very moderately more damage. Still getting carried pretty hard. You're done? Well, good luck getting in, because groups are filling up real fast. That was much easier. I'm not really sure if I need to do an in-depth on Baron. Not sure. He doesn't seem that incredibly complicated, to be honest. Like, he gets weaker. Or, like, he gets weaker, he gets stronger. It's pretty straightforward. His kit comes with a lot of cool stuff. He's got Life Leech. We already know Blood Moon works with it, which is pretty sweet. I guess that'd be worth shouting out, but somebody's going to do it before me. Anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But you never know. I'll have to look through his kit. Maybe he's got something interesting going on. You're in? Are you saying you were in on the last one, or you're trying to run one? Magic. Hey, there you are. Cool. Made it. First try. Unstoppable. Made my wife this, like, garlicky, cheesy asparagus, grilled asparagus thing. I don't do vegetables often, but this is a good one. Pretty tasty. Mega Sword boost might be worth talking about. Kind of justifies using something like Scarlet Blade over another weapon type, using SC on other damage increases. Yeah. Gonna call it a night, bro. Looking for the next post. Thanks, man. Thanks for stopping by, Buddha. You have a nice night, brother. I'm looking forward to seeing your feature with him as well. I'm sure it will be great. By the time we're done here, I should hopefully have enough to level up at least one of my pieces up to 30. Ideally 40. I think helmet is the main thing I really care about, but other than for our own personal use, do the 4 items do anything? Like, unless they release a new event stage, right? That uses them, then there's just nothing. 'Cause I don't think they have anything fancy going on. I guess the Mega Sword boost thing, to me, that just says, hey, run a sword in general. Like, his damage cap is so high, I don't know that Scarlet's that necessary. Like, if he's easily hitting cap, then obviously you may as well. If he doesn't need any help ever with hitting damage cap, which he probably won't, to be fair. But, I don't know. it doesn't seem like a huge talking point because you just look at it and it's straightforward. You get a cap increase, you get some stat boosts, like, or you get some damage boosts. It just kind of is what it is, you know? But we'll see. He's probably got some janky stuff in his kit that'll be worth looking at. And I know a bunch of people have been wanting me to do Grogue too. I've been playing with her a lot. She's been growing on me. I've been enjoying her more and more. My problem with Grogue is she feels so much like Rem. And I don't like when it almost feels like just a little bit of lazy development in some regards. Like, her combat loop is very, very similar. A lot of her mechanics are very similar to Rem. But then, like, the animation on her S3 is the same animation as Dante's S3, but then just has a spear thrust at the end. Yeah, I don't know. But she is still quite fun. And she is good. So I like her. Just don't love her. She's been very fun as a breaker, though. Like, doing a breaker build on her is really sweet. And I have a team comp that I'm probably going to work on a video for, maybe. Where it's basically an entire insta-kill team. So it's Yash, V, and DeGrogue. And DeGrogue is really pivotal in the team just because she's the actual damage. So you insta-kill pretty much everything for God mode really, really fast. And then DeGrogue comes in and just slaps her on a boss, throws him into break between her and Yash. Yash's break is actually quite respectable. I was surprised when I finally got him and started playing with him. Looks like our crits are actually hitting cap now, which is nice. At least on our skills. No, they're not. I don't lie. That had to have been somebody else that just has the same crit cap. Or maybe a specific couple of hits has an extra high modifier on it. It's one of the things with Rem as well that's interesting. Her S3 has many different hits, but it seems like almost every instance of damage has a different multiplier. So you might hit cap on like 3 of the hits, and then other ones might only hit like 5,000 or something. It's very strange. Mindlessly grinding them souls. I feel like Berserker's gonna take a while to get. I should just do an actual, let's do a couple more of these. I'll probably save that for an actual training to just get that done quicker. What other stuff do we have that'll go quicker? Let's see, he comes with sharp eyes, right? So that we don't need at all. What's gonna move the needle? What does he need that's gonna really move the needle? Let's check his skills here. What all does this boy got? Okay. Ooh, we could do the base no attribute attack, because he comes with 2. That's pretty sweet. We could do that. Zero Theorem does what? Oh, yeah. He confirms kills, basically. Dude, he's so cool. He's such a cool character. Oh, also Sword High Boost. I mean, we could put on some Sword High Boost. What was the other one I said? They're all blue. Why are they all blue? Why's everything gotta be blue? Sure. Run this, why not? So anyway, anybody else got any fun plans for the weekend? I have to take my dogs to some dog training, so that's cool, I guess. Yeah. Try to do a bunch of housework, because that is life. And adulting is fun. Or something. Yeah. Not a ton going on. Quite boring. Oh, man. Deb, you just cycle your characters every damn time. You're ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. After this, I think I might go grab some other flavors, cause why not? Cause why not? It is fun swapping some characters all the time. Oh man, those galaxy stuns. Got flinch him. Keep him flinched. Though the fact that it's just me and Alice doing damage, and I don't do much damage, is probably not great. Go, Alice, go! We believe in you. Unchain, are you in the chat? Or is this random dude? Hey, we made it work. Alice OP. Fun times. Very nice. Very nice. Good stuff, everybody. Level 40. Cool. Well, I guess I'm going to, at this point, just work on leveling him up and teaching him things so that I can take him and Medine through Tower, because that'll be fun. Just running some new units. So, may as well teach them some things, and I'll run Tower another time. Because it's pretty boring on stream. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's pretty much just autoing and then talking to people, but I can do literally anything while talking to people. Except Arena. That I have to pause a lot. Alright, let's see what we got going on. So it's probably the biggest thing that I have to do right now is got my kids a really nice playset. The only problem with really nice playsets is it takes forever to put them together, and it is not a good time at all. So I've had it for a few months and kind of got hung up with things with family and wife and things. So that was put on hold for a little while. I'll go back to it and maybe spend a few hours every, I don't know, random day, every week, every other week maybe. It is not great, but I've had boards and pieces exploded all over my garage. It has been unusable since we got the thing, which was a while ago at this point. So, today I actually went and cleaned out a bunch of the crap in my garage so we can actually walk in it now, and we actually have all the stuff stacked nicely along the sides and things, but so much... Sorry about hitting that mic, by the way. That probably didn't sound good. But, yeah, now I can actually go in and we can do some different stuff, actually use our garage. I'm still gonna have to actually finish building the damn thing, but, you know, we do what we can. Anybody in here? Does anybody have a preference? Should we just stick with some multiplayer for now? Stick with multiplayer, or should we go do like boss fights or arena or something? Anybody have an opinion one way or another? Lots of things we can do. Can you bypass physical immune stages in Tower with Slayer skills? No. No, Slayer will not do it. Slayer just increases your damage, so if your damage is being dropped down to 1, Slayer's not going to do anything. There are other things you can do, though. You do not need a mage. You can use special attacks, so if you have ways in order to cheese fight you in arena, just go spar you. I could. I hear you're pretty scary. I'm curious. I'll check it out. I haven't fought your team in a while since I was giving you tips before. So we were giving each other tips, in fact. But, Yeah, physical immune. In addition to just using rainbow mages to help with those, you can also do the insta-kill tech. Insta-kill's the easiest way. Like, I almost never take a mage through there. I probably will this time, because I got Legrabos build this time around. So that'll be fun. I'm going to have almost an entirely new tower team this run, which is going to be great. But yeah, so insta-kill stuff. So if you have DeGrogue, Yash, V, any of them, really solid. You can also use somebody like Phantom Thief. Robin could be good because his basic attacks are really solid. And basically you put on Death God, you put on the Deathbringer Sword. Both of those are chances to insta-kill. If you have any of the other 3 units that I talked about, they're extra good at it. And then you use Moonlit Murder, and you can put stuff to make enemies faint. So when they faint, any physical damage has a chance to insta-kill them. So my first time through tower, that's how I dealt with it. I ran Logia, I gave him Moonlit Murder, and I just went through and was insta-killing things. So you have to wail on them a bit, get stars above their head, and then they'll just evaporate. But yeah, that's the best way other than special. So if you have Alice or Dante, I'm guessing Baron can probably do it pretty good since he's neutral. So yeah, that is some of the stuff. Sure, we're going to go head over to Arena and see if I can get one over on Depp. Probably not. At this point, I have heard he's doing pretty good, but we'll see. We will try sparring you, my friend. We shall try. What are other people saying up in here? Wish they would make arena participation a bit more enticing. They don't want to give out weekly gems, even at the cost and quantity of point rewards. They could use adjustments. What are your thoughts? Thanks for the Moonlit Murder tip. Yeah, no problem, man. It is very, very good. Oh, another unit that does it really well, at least the insta-kill stuff, is the Spider Tank. The Spider Tank can use Death God and the Deathbringer Sword very well. You give him Cactus Hammer, too, so that you can be stunning things while you're trying to kill them. So, yeah. Spider Tank, super duper good, if you don't have better options. Anyway, the, what else we got here? Learning PvP modes is pretty much learning a whole new game. Yes, 100%. I think a lot of players won't get over the hurdle to the point where the mode is enjoyable. Yeah, that's why I was trying to make, like, some of the Surviving Arena videos to just make things easier. If you just get a couple of things to, like, just spike up your power, you can climb pretty quick. You may not make it to super. You could probably get to, like, a low silver or something with pretty minimal effort just by putting on the right things that probably everybody has access to, like, I don't know, 3 or 4 of once they're all through campaign. But oh, you have V? Yeah, you'll be good, dude. You'll be good. If you end up wanting help with a V build when you get to the higher floors, I specifically shared in my Discord a entire build for when enemies get spongy, my insta-kill build with V, so I could link you over to that at some point if that interested you at all. But as far as the rewards, yeah, I think that they could be better, but I think they're also fine right now. Like, the fact that you basically just need 2 wins and you get Mother Souls is really good. The fact that if you get up to, if you can get into Super, and especially the higher levels of the stuff. Oh, right, you have some cancer. This will be fun, I'm sure. Like, the fact that you, like, I get 20 Mother Souls, and you only have to hit it once, which is a really good thing that they did. So if you can manage to get up to a particular high point, every season after that, you are getting those max rewards, which is really fantastic. But I do wish there was gems or something, maybe in the end of season rankings. If there was something weekly, that would be nice. Actually, if they did something in the store, maybe, where you could use arena points, maybe you spend, like, 1,000 or 5,000 arena points and just convert them. Or maybe it's, like, 50 arena points per 1 gem or something. I don't know. But yeah, there's certainly some opportunities there, I think. Let's see what we can do here. We'll try it, Depp. Let's see what kind of trouble you pose for me. Alright, so you have Eliza. I already know one of your flaws of Eliza, so I'm not worried about her. We're going to try hurting your Kyle so that his shields aren't as good. Because I'm pretty confident that is how things work. And then we're going to go after Theria as much as we can. My goal is that I want the attractiveness from Kyle to get all your units onto Theria. So we're just going to have everybody go at Kyle right now. Or at, well, he's going at Theria. I want her to go at Kyle. Oh, man, my android. Cool. Your Kyle's looking a little weak there, dog. Not gonna lie. Your Ruto's not even looking very good. What is happening? Maelstrom. Yes, some Ruto heals. That is not a very big heal, though. That's a little sad. A little bit of a sad heal. Eliza's getting weak. I mean, everybody's pretty healthy, though. There's not a ton I can do. Definitely feeling a little bit sad with all of your Sansar going on. Stardust heal. I think the rewards are good if you're an enthusiast. Yeah. I like that they adjusted the way it doesn't feel like it could be a mandatory chore. Yeah. But I think those rewards make more sense to very active users than your average random Joe who doesn't know the game that well. Relatively new, but like an Ethereum. 2,000 points is a bit out of touch. Yeah, you're probably right in general, especially because endgame players don't really need Ethereum, the ones that would be able to easily drop that. Ethereum's, that's pretty expensive for Ethereum, I'll agree with that. I pretty much only ever buy SSR Stardust, and that's only like 600. So yeah, there's definitely some stuff there that could probably be better. Alright, I need to get over to Theria. I'm too centered right now. Your Ruto has not stolen my AI yet, which is kind of weird. I expected to be more annoyed than I am. Is that a Theria on a revive already? Maybe, maybe not. I can't tell. He has burned that God heal when he's at 75% health. Top tier plays. It seems like it's really hard for you to get kills. Like, Kyle's your only aggro, so you're just pure cancer. Right? So... I mean, Kyle can hit hard. He can. He can do stuff. That is definitely not wrong. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to, because you have the cast space with your blizzards, we're going to try to Poison Cloud on Eliza. And then we're going to queue up a Dark Matter to try to steal it from you. Top tier plays. And we're going to Kaiser Edge to try to get some pass through and see if we can hit Theria. See if we can yeet it through Ruto over to her. Or to Eliza. Either way, I'm good. Because Ruto has taken our stuff now. Whew, Ruto barely surviving. Yeah, Eliza's actually pretty okay. At least I've gone against some good ones, but she seems very hard to build properly. Alright, we're gonna do this. I have 60 seconds to snag a kill. Because I don't think you can kill me at all. Like, I don't think that's a possibility. Pretty confident in that. Though I do have to get this cast space from you. That will be very key in making this work. And so far, it is not seeming like it's going to do it. I still would love my team, or love your team, to come over on Theria. I swear these innuendos are not intentional. I mean, it's definitely an annoying team, like, for sure. Like, Ruto does that in general. Like, the 3. Yeah, I can't do much there. Let's see if we can get a Dark Matter. Oh, no, you already have the Blizzard going. Alright. Yeah, I don't think I can do it. We'll see. Alright, we're going to do that so I stop flinching for a second. Though Kyle's on me. That's depressing. Alright, so Maelstrom should be able to hopefully get her knocked up as well. But I think she already got another Blizzard. Yeah, my defense team hits like wet noodles too. For the most part. Can I get it? I got it. Alright. Now I need to capitalize and get a kill. Alright. Snag it. No, the God heal. Damn it. Damn it. That was a good heal. That was a real good heal. We're going to do that. We're just going to queue up another Dark Matter. I think that she got it, though. I think she beat me to it. I feel like it. Alright, you know what? I'm just going to try going after Eliza. I feel like she's got to be squishy. Only 30 seconds, though. I think you got me, dude. I think you got me. We're just going to go all in on Eliza. And try our best. Alright, we're going to Shiny Nova here first. Kyle, Ruto, Theria. You know what? Theria is going to take a Poison Cloud. So that we can hopefully keep her flinch so she can't get a God heal. Oh, right. Ruto's there. He's going to heal anyway. That's fine. It's fine. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. Alright. So we're going to do that. We're going to... Where's Ruto? Not close enough for that. So, she's getting stunned. Ruto can get stunned by physical. So we're going to Voice Impersonation. And head to Eliza for Flash Burst. See, the main problem right now is I don't think I've burnt both of your Kyle shields yet. Like, I just don't think that, this happened. Yes, the heals. I see your heals. I do. Maelstrom OP? Maybe? Probably not. Alright, so I want to try to get a Sting over there, and at the same time... Well, I guess I can ult, because why not? Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think. Well, I don't have to if you're planning to do something else. You don't have to if you're planning to do something else. Hey Zero, can you test my defense team? I have on it. I want to see how they do. Do note that it's not built besides max ability board. Yeah, I can totally try that. If I'm not on your friends list, if I am on your friends list, tell me your in-game name. If not, I need your ID. Yeah, I don't think I can get through this other revive, but I'm gonna try to snag a kill. Oh, he got the heal anyway. Alright, Ruto needs to get flinched if anything's gonna happen. No, the God heals are just too fast. God heals are too quick. I think you probably just have too many revives on her. I don't think that I can get her. Maybe I should turn and try hitting Theria. Voice Impersonation. Now's the time. Now or never. Nope. We're not gonna get it. He got Ruto out. He's just got a revive, though. No. Damn it. Damn it. I couldn't pause. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to, make it work. I think Eliza's probably got another one. I highly doubt that I can one-shot anybody. But hey, just for dramatic effect, we'll throw a final Braver at her. Not even close. As to be expected. Two seconds. Can we clutch it? Nope. Gotta heal herself. I thought she was flinched, but apparently not. Sad. Yeah, very solid, dude. Very solid. I think if I played with it enough, I could probably figure it out. It's definitely a good call, probably having... I assume you put most of your revives on Eliza. Maybe there's only one or two on Theria. I don't know. Definitely annoying, though. Two. Yeah, Yaj, what's your defense team? Are you in my friends list? I don't remember. I don't know your in-game name here. Who you be? Who you be? Otherwise, what is your ID if you want me to try? All right, we're gonna do a little bit more of these anyhow. Just see what we can do. I'm not really completely built to go against V, so Medine's gonna struggle a little, but don't think you're on my friends list. That's fine. Just put your in-game name either in chat or I don't know if you're in the Discord, but those be your options. All right, so Medine just wants to go right up the gut at these casters. We're gonna shallow words. That's an easy play, and Kyle is made to fight V, so he's gonna go do that if my frame rates ever catch up with life. All right, now what? I think we want to, let's just flood trigger. I think let's do that. Get a basic attack here. Yeah, they're still in their flinch immunity phase here, so there's not a ton we can do, which is fine. Not having illness in my team definitely feels pretty bad. Look at that lack of all damage. Alright, if I can hit the sting, these guys should be looking pretty rough. Ooh, that was a well-timed blizzard, though, when I did not have my, my coverage up from Stardust. If I was watching better, I should have preemptively hit one. That is very much my bad. They should have Blizzard going, so I'm gonna need to Poison Cloud, I think. Okay, there's a lot of damage. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Yeah, Ray's gonna start hurting a lot. Damn it. Oh, and they got fireballs coming in. Ooh, that is good. That is good. I do not like when they double up on me. Alright, let's get some more barriers. Oh no, battery's dying. I'm gonna have to get a different setup here in a sec. There's a lot of people here. Alright, yeah, we're just gonna see if we can do this quick enough. He's gonna hit Theria to hopefully be able to interrupt. And then you know what? We're just gonna sting onto Theria now that we managed to confirm one of the kills. We got Ray out of here, and he's our biggest damage threat, so... Oh, boom. Theria's gone. Sweet. Maelstrom. This should be pretty easy at this point. Very nice. In-game is Y2. Oh, I play with you in multiplayer a ton. Y2. Your in-game name I don't think is going to help me. I can only search by player ID. You have to go into your options for that. Alright. Yes, just throw damage. They're going to die. Just throw damage. I don't care. Thank you. Confirm it. You wrote it above. Okay. I just didn't catch it. That's my bad. Oh, it didn't come through on Streamlabs. That is very goofy. Yeah, that's so weird. I completely skipped that in Streamlabs. It just didn't render for me. All right, we'll go ahead and look you up, and we'll give it a test and see how she fares. All right, so cool. Search it. Sweet. All right. So DeGrogue does damage. Kyle and Theria do Kyle and Theria things. Blah 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 blah. Can be annoying. We shall see. I'm just going to assume that you're running Grand Cross because it's the dickish thing to do. in which case I need to prioritize her. So I'm going to go under the assumption that your caster is going to be doing caster things, and she's going to be annoying. So I need to kill her. Alright. But I also have to hurt Kyle. Because he's going to throw shields on people. So, well, she's already weak, which doesn't fare well for her. So, Kyle's getting Shiny Nova. Cool. Already dead. Even through the Kyle shield. She's too squishy. And she doesn't have a revive. So you need some revives on her, for sure. At the very least, you need revives. Probably all your revives that you possibly have. And your Kyle is not tanky enough. I'm sorry if I'm being too harsh. I am critiquing as thoroughly as I can, so things will be harsh. The core idea for the team build is good. I think this team can work really well, but I think you're probably missing some pieces to making it function well. One is the revives. Everybody should have at least one revive, especially on defense. Alright, I think we're just going to go for Theria because she's going to heal people. DeGrogue's going to die to Kyle pretty easily. Potentially worth if you're running her the like house of whatever the fuck skill. It makes you take less damage from gods, but it also gives her the god type. It's probably worth to just remove that because it'll help you against like Ray and other DeGrogues that are running the skill, things like that, and some of these other gods. But it also makes her susceptible to people like Kyle, who is on pretty much every team these days. So it might be worth just removing that altogether so that they can't get Slayer damage on you without specifically putting on Soldier, which I think she is by default. And yes, she does die in one hit. Pretty easily. Cool. So yeah, I think Kyle needs to be beefier. I don't know if he's built aggressive, but he should be having much more HP than he probably does. He should have Awaken if he doesn't already. DeGrogue's probably fine, to be honest. Slaughter, yeah, it's not really that big of a thing. I play in Super Gold 1 usually. I'm just not up there because I don't play enough. So don't feel bad. The main point was to find flaws in the team, so we were able to do that. Theria, I don't have recommendations right now. She seemed like she was okay enough. But your Sorcerer was pretty much useless. She was just far too squishy. Ways to improve her survivability. One, just throwing on revives, also putting on HP ups. Awaken. Having Kyle have more HP will inherently make her tankier because of that initial barrier. So you really you do have Awakened on Kyle and DeGrogue. Sweet. Awaken 4, I assume, or are you up to 6 on them? Not that it matters. 4, I think, is sufficient enough usually, but yeah, so quick ways to boost up your Sorcerer survivability. HP plus 2, HP max, HP 4. Those are usually the ones that I will run if I really want to ratchet up. On defense, I probably have all of them on pretty much everybody. Like, I don't know what your stats are actually at, but if I look at, like, Kyle, I've got him on his UR, which gives... Obviously, not everybody has the UR, but, I mean, 3,600 HP, and then his base stat is 12, so I'm at 1,500 without any vitality buffs, so that's pretty good. Meant Awaken. Oh, yeah. Good. I'm glad you have Awaken on them. I kind of figured you did, because they didn't really fall apart too bad. They seemed durable enough, so that's good. But getting some HP up on him is probably pretty good. And what do I run on my Kyle? Yeah, I run almost all HP ups on my Kyle. Let's see. Yeah, I run most of them on Gen as well. I mean, even Gen is sitting at 8,500 HP before anything else. Almost 10,000 on Theria. So, like, you definitely want HP high, because then when your revives happen, when Awaken happens, when all these different things happen, you're kind of double dipping on the amount of health they have to chunk through. So, definitely do that. That would be a good idea. What other stuff? I don't remember. I want to see what arcs you were on quick. What was actually there? Actually, I don't have that anymore. Yeah, never mind. It doesn't matter too much. Yeah, another way to improve survivability, arc choices. I don't know how long you've been in the game. If you happen to have Beast at the end, it was from the ReZero collab. No, it was from... Came with Amelia. So, yeah. This is just generally good, which is Laugen. It's a stat stick. Like, the amount of defense that comes on it and then just reducing damage and buffing your defenses is really good. Make sure that you're throwing on skills like... your mage, since they're just for CC, they should pretty much be putting most of their focus on survivability. So skills like Illusion and Royal Armor. I'm obviously not running it right now, but Royal Armor is really good. Decoy for the revives. Awaken. Wait, is this my defense? He's not on Awaken? Oh, I done fucked up. Well, shit, man. Apparently somebody needs to get good, and that somebody is me. Okay. Okay. Alright, where's Awaken? Where was this? Up here? Yes. Alright. I need to swap this around. Glad I'm talking to you guys, because apparently I screwed up somewhere in here. This seems good. I feel like I should get rid of Celestial Mass, even though I like it. I feel like for my caster, it just is going to eat too much MP. But it doesn't, though. He just needs to be annoying. He does that. Alright. I'm keeping Celestial Mass in. So for anybody that fights me, target my Gen so that he can't cast. Something you can do. Not necessarily going to work out super well, but it can stop him from casting, potentially. Kind of like when you focus down Zex. You have Awaken skill. Started roughly around Dr. Stone. Okay, so you're pretty fresh. Yeah, you're pretty fresh. Advanced Vitals and Aim Advanced Vitals do well in Arena. They sure as shit do. Yeah. They're not nearly as good in PvE. Oh, wait, I gotta plug my phone in. They're not nearly as good in PvE because you can often just get your criticals to be hitting cap anyway. In fact, you can usually get non-crits to hit cap. So it's not really that big of a deal. But in PvP, it's really hard to hit cap unless you're using very specific units and stacking some silly Slayer stuff. Like BB Shin is really good at it. I think I've hit cap with DeGrogue before. Otherwise, it was Kyle. There's a few units that can do it well, but it's really, really hard, and that spiky damage from crits, along with Slayers, along with all your other boosts, that's the key, because people can't heal through a one-shot. So if you can do, you know, 10, 15,000 damage in a hit, it's solid, and Advanced Aim Vitals and stuff are pretty much needed to do that in most cases. So, yeah. Lucking out and hitting those big crits is a pretty big deal in Arena. Alright, what else do we have here? What do we want to get rid of? Why did I remove that? I've got auto regen. I don't think that's worth. It's annoying, which was the point, but I don't think it's worth. Or maybe I just get rid of my illness nil. That's a big vulnerability for the team, though. Well, kinda. There's not that many people aggressing with V. Alright. Well, there you go. Pro tips for people fighting me. We'll do a magic up. Wait, what do we have on? Oh, yeah. I'm running real risky on him. This is probably not smart. Like, this build I have going right now, probably not the greatest. But I'm running stuff for the MP regen. We'll see if adding that away can adjust my win rate at all. What's my defense rate at right now? Let us see. Stats. Only 31%. Not great. But I've been far worse. I have been 0 for a very long time. Move things around, and Kyle now has a lot more HP. Alright, I will need you to reshare that code, though, because I was only seeing it on the stream section. Oh, of course I can't do this. I have a short cord. This is less than optimal. I do not like it. But yeah, I need your ID again, because it is no longer in frame on the stream, and that's the only place I was seeing it, since it didn't show up in my chat in Streamlabs. So Kyle's up there more, which should make him a little bit harder, you say? You say, you say. This will probably be the last one, and then I'll probably go do something else. Man, I can only get 50 for a day now? Was it a temporary thing last season that we could get the 200 every day? The 200 points? Did they say that was a temporary thing, or was that an error? Because that was sweet when they had that going for us. Alright. 1, 2... Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blee, blah. Cool. Alright. We'll try this again. Yeah, probably won't make much of a difference, but we'll see. Do you think a team of Rudo with 3 physical DPS can work in the meta now? Early levels, yes. Once you get up into like gold and super rank and stuff, it's probably not going to fare well enough. Probably be just fine. Alright, so we're going to do a similar strategy. We're going to have Medine focus on Kyle. Gen do some stuff on Kyle. Hey, look at that. Your girl is at least living this time because of your Kyle. That's a win. She's still going to die very quickly, but she's not dead yet. So, pretty okay. Pretty okay. Alright. Well, it took more effort, but I was still able to burn through both of his shields. So she's still going to need things, obviously, which was to be expected. You said the only thing you adjusted was him anyway, so... Maelstrom, then Sting. It also doesn't help that I'm using Medine. Medine counters Kyle pretty well, just by nature of being ice, and him being weak to her, so she just does gratuitous amounts of the damage. Alright, yeah. I don't think we need to see any more of this. But yeah, so, minor improvement, minorly noticeable. So it is good. That, combined with other things, will end up being good. I think they extended it because of some arena bugs. Yeah, I didn't even know that it was temporary. I thought just after they made some of the arena updates that they just let you get 200 a day, and I was like, hey, sweet, I can come in and actually play some arena. Like, there's a reason to do it, but, like, if they're only going to let me get 50, okay, I guess I'll play very briefly, or just not at all. I don't care that much. The shop, as we talked about before, just isn't that enticing when the highlight is some SSR Stardust. Like, little bit not that great, to be honest. Okay, this is super irritating. I need to go find a longer cord, but I don't know exactly where one is, so. Alright. What to do now? What to do? I guess we can go back to doing some more multiplayer. Keep teaching Baron some stuff. Bayron. Bayron. Missions? What do we got? Oh. Level up a unit a bit. Cool. I'll take it. Friends. Yo, what's up, friends? Oh, sure, Silk. I guess you can get up in here. Reigns, are you in the chat? I only friend people if they specifically message me. So shout out if you're in the chat and I'll join you up. Otherwise, yeah. Anybody that's even in the Discord or anything, like, shout out that you're sending me an invite. I don't accept invites usually unless somebody gets a hold of me ahead of time, or I very specifically notice you. You're running Cultist Pendant and Rad Moon. Is that a bit overkill on recast? Let's see. So, recast with high level magic. I assume she comes with high level magic. That is, that's 50, and then Cultist and Radstone is another 50. What are you casting? Is the question. What do you have her running? Is it Grand Cross? Is it Blizzard? Is it Dark Matter? Like, well, what are you on for your spell? Because each of them have different requirements to be instacast. So if you're on Grand Cross, then yes, it works. It is good. $3,700 years? Okay. That's probably not going to cut it in general. I would try to teach her Grand Cross. 3,700 years is not a good defense spell. At all. So, yeah. It is very good in PvE. It is not very good in PvP. Can I send you an invite? Yeah, sure, dude. Yeah, send it over. That's fine. Are you also Elixo in-game? Played a few times. Probably should become friends. What do you think? Yeah, I don't care, dude. Yeah, you can be on my friends list. Fair warning to anybody on my friends list, I do cycle things out, like especially when challenges come up. If people need a support unit and they ask for help on the Reddit or whatever, I'll usually go on, and if people haven't played for a few days, I'll purge, or if you don't specifically notice you, then I'll just randomly go off and start deleting people so I can cycle in some new players to help and stuff. So potentially temporary, no matter what. Yeah, Reigns is getting rejected. I did not see anything from anybody in here, so yeah, feel free to invite. Here, I'll put my friend code up on the screen for a minute. So there, if somebody wants to invite, shout out that you're doing it in the chat, and I'll watch for you, and we'll see if we can do that. And then maybe we'll go run some more multiplayer. So. All right. You know what? While I wait and I got this pulled up, I think I'm going to go grab some other flavors. I'm going to test some more of my drinks here. I'll be right back. Quick break, and I shall return. Un momento, por favor. Alright, we have acquired more things. More of the things and the stuff. We are going to try everything new that I've gotten, because why not? We're only sipping anyway. One more sec. Alright. Had to make sure the family's doing good. It's my first time streaming since family issues and stuff, so don't want to leave her hanging. Alright, what do we got going on here? We have 10 high sour mash bourbon. Focus. Focus, camera. Focus. Alright, nobody cares. You can see the outline. High, or 10 high. 10 high is the name. Sour mash. I don't actually know. I don't think that I've had much whiskeys described as that, so do not know what to expect at all. Bourbon, I would expect spicy, but sour mash? Yeah, I don't think I've had one of them. Alright, I think that has been sufficient time for having my ID up. So, send a request. You are Odium. Cool. You are Sugo. We'll send one. Cool. Add. Hey, look, some people. Alright. We will get all you guys in here, and I still have room for 3 more, so I don't have to clear anybody out yet. But, let's go ahead and just take a quick peek. See who we actually have. Last logged in. Pancakes. Gotta get on and play some more, dude. He's locked because he's over on the Discord. I at least know who he is. Other peeps, though, we're purging. We Persian. Rascal is also on the Discord. Alright, that's fine. We have room for when we need to add people. That is the important bit. Alright. We've got some more multiplayer energy. Let's go ahead and run. If anybody wants to join, feel free to do so. Cool. Alright. Let's try this high, or 10 high. Ooh, that is very pleasant. Let's run it. That is super tame on the nose. It's like, got a little bit of fruitiness to it. It's got more of a typical bite on the nose though, or the palate. Aftertaste picks up though. The aftertaste is better. Day one player, huh, Odium? Do you have a main, like, name that you normally go by? I always feel like I should question it whenever there's, like, Discord name that's one thing, Reddit name that's another thing, and then an in-game name that's something else. Like, usually people try to be kind of synchronistic between all of them. Is there, like, a preference, and you just sort of have carried over from somewhere? Been playing for a while, yeah. Longer than me. I missed the Secret of Mana collab. Never got me that honey elixir. I've been playing since the fall banner. So you're in a couple months. Alright. Clicking through. Yeah, this is a really good one to sample. I don't know if I want a whole bottle of it. Like I said, the nose is really nice. It's almost like, I don't know, it's got this like weird sugariness going on. Almost reminds me of like cotton candy or something, but just really subtle. The bourbon part's there. It's got the spice. It's got that little bit of burn. And then it's just got like a little bit of something at the end. There's a little something going on. I don't know. I like it though. I could totally do that. Been playing from the beginning as well. Periodically take breaks. Actually missed the entire original Stone collab. Yeah. Well, you weren't missing out on much. That was quite the controversy. Many people quit. Fortunately, I wasn't a pain player at that time, at least not a big spender of any sort. Not that I am now, but... Yeah. Some people were not happy. Ask Crypt about that. Yeah. I think since then there's been a fair amount of stuff, but... Either way, coming in now with, like, the second Annie and stuff, like, the amount of characters we have now and the content in game is pretty sweet from back then. Quite good. It's quite subtle. It's quite easy going down overall. All right, on to the next. What do we got? A Canadian whiskey. See if that'll focus at all. Probably not, especially with the light there. Black Velvet. It sounds fancy, but it looks like some graphic designer tried really too hard to try to make that look good, and it kind of looks really generic as a result. So I'm not expecting much from this at all. But hey, you never know. Very tame on the nose, again. Start it up. Very, very easy. It's actually quite similar to the 10 high that I just had. where it's just like small amount of sweetness, but like it's largely not even there. Like there's almost no alcohol on that nose. Huh. That is crazy smooth. I mean, I guess it's a Canadian whiskey. Not that I've had too many, but... It's quite easy going down with, like, a little bit of burn. It's really boring, though. Like, there is almost nothing there. And the aftertaste is not great. I do not recommend that one. I've had worse, but I would not recommend it. Maybe if it's like 20 bucks or less a bottle and you just want to get drunk, like, it's not going to be worse than some other generic crap. But if it's like $25+ I would not buy a bottle of that. No way. Game's much improved. I've always been free to play. But what ended up happening, I heard a few complaints about it on Reddit. From what I understand, they dropped a surprise unit and that was all. Well, so they dropped a surprise unit, but they didn't have pity carry over at all. And they didn't have it like share banners in any way. So anybody that was like building up pity from other stuff got nothing. So like Cryptman got the worst possible case scenario where he got up to it's 300 pulls for pity. So he got up to his 300 marks for pity, and I think at like 291 he pulled Senku, and then they released the other banner that required completely different credentials. So all of his pity did not matter at all for the brand new unit. Quite dumb. And I think there was more to it too, maybe something to do with like rates or something. I don't remember, but whatever. It's in the past. They apologized for it. Many players quit. Other ones were mad about it. It is what it is. Whatever. They've gotten better. Even though things aren't perfect, I think things are pretty good. 300k for pretty is... yeah, it's not 300k. It's 90k. It's 300 pulls, but 300 pulls is 90k. So, still not great. I don't... So here's my thing on the pity system. I think that 90 for pity is totally fine if all medals were generic and shared. Like, you should absolutely be able to, say, do 30 pulls on a thing and then just keep going. And then over the course of 4 months, maybe you'll do 90 pulls total. And then you have enough medals built up that you guarantee some featured unit from like a collab or DOH or something. Like, that's what it should be. 100%. It needs to be generic medals, and I'm really frustrated that they haven't done it. And I don't think they ever will at this rate, because it's just gone so long. Yeah, this one's so weird, because it's like really smooth, but in a boring way, not an interesting way. It's easy to go down, but then it like kicks at you at the end. Yeah, but there's no good flavor to go with it. It's just dull. There's like the tiniest amount of vanilla. Don't love it. Don't love it. What is this? Oh, that's probably going to be good. We're going to say probably the two best for last. This is the most expensive one I have, and it's not actually a whiskey. I don't know what it is because it doesn't say. It's just an original liqueur of some sort, but it was there, and I was like, I'm trying stuff. Why not? Disaronno. This one actually looks like something that was designed well. It was made to look fancy, and my camera still just can't focus. Maybe? Maybe? No. Alright. Well, it looks semi-fancy, I guess. And it's got this, like, square cap on it. And instead of being $1, it was like $3 or something. I was like, why not? It even has, like, a weird, like, twist seal cap thing on it. But yeah, weird. Whoa. Figure I'm testing shit out. Why not? Yeah, 90k is still pretty bad. It is if it's not shared. If it's shared, it's fine, I think. But, I don't know. Yeah, gems and stuff don't give out too much, but the thing is, even at endgame, like, between login bonuses and the things we do get from events, when I'm not doing much else, I usually can still get 2 to 4 10 pulls every single new banner that comes out. And that's maybe occasionally getting a unit up to 1,000. So, I don't know. Yeah, gem economy isn't great, but like for people that can be patient, like I do think you still get a pretty fair chunk of them. The main problem is like if you want to be spending them and then you get nothing over and over again. Like I'm a broken record at this point, but I've gone multiple times of like 50 to 60 pulls without even seeing red. Not something featured, but like not even an SSR. That's happened 3 different times. Somebody else in the Discord said that he beat the record and he got like 12 in a row without an SSR, and I was like, God damn, that's a bad day, son. But yeah, I don't know. Only other games I think I can have that have this harsh of pity is Granblue. Yeah, I downloaded Granblue and it couldn't hook me right away, so I didn't get into it. I've heard it's good, but meh. Those games got a lot more free currency and pulls. Make reaching it more realistic. Yeah, that's fair. It definitely doesn't feel great when you're at endgame. So, but like I said, I think that if the pity carried over, it wouldn't be so bad. Because like, at the very least, if it takes a lot, at least it's a little more like Genshin, which I'm not saying that they do things well, but I think pity is at least done fine. Like their rates are so much more trash than they are in Last Claudia, but they have the same amount of pity, which is 90, but it carries over. So like I could just be pulling, and I can pull every time that I get something, and then eventually I know that I can guarantee get something that I want. You know? So. Oh, I did not know what to expect. That is a lot of cherry. This is like a straight up kitty cocktail. That's ridiculously sweet. That is real tasty. There is no alcohol here at all. If you like cherry, this is a good drink. Get this. Disaronno. I don't know how much it costs, but it was more expensive than my other things. But if you like cherry, damn, that is tasty. That is quite good. But that is dangerous. Like, there is no alcohol. I mean, I'm less sensitive to alcohol than probably most people, just because whiskey does that, I think. But wow, is that fruity. Like, somebody could just put down so many glasses of this so fast. It's like if you were having Malibu and orange juice. Like, it just goes down so smooth. It's like candy. Supposed to be a tiny bit of burn there, but very... It's like on the tail end. Anyway. What do we got here? Investing 90k in a single banner is just a high bar. Yes, the single banner, that is the biggest problem. That's what I keep like saying. Yeah, I think if it was on a single banner, 45 would be much more reasonable. 45 to 60, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think 45 would feel about right if it was on single banner. You have 20k HP? That's pretty legit. Alright, that's cool. I mean, it's not going to be enough to save you, like, by itself. But that will probably help with the defenses at your level. Like, where you're at. Will probably help. Granted, I assume you're doing basically no damage now. Which is fine. On defense, as long as you have enough cancer going. But if you want to do a stall tactic where they just can't kill you, you need to put Grand Cross on blah 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 blah. Don't really have many friends I see in multiplayer, so I never really have a problem with it before, but wow, it sucks. Wait, what are you talking about? Oh, wrong party, yeah. Well, this is in tower. Oh, you're in tower. Oh, okay. Yeah. It's because he's got passive, so vitality stacks with his stuff. He's got his own unique thing that's vitality without being vitality, which boosts his stuff as well. So, like, yeah, there's ways to do that. That makes much more sense. Alright, we're gonna clean this out. Oh man, even washing it away, that cherry is so good. I'm normally not a cherry guy, but holy hell, that is tasty. That is real good. Alright, these last two ones will be fun. We have a brown sugar bourbon. BSB, brown sugar bourbon, by the Heritage Distilling Company. Bourbon whiskey with natural brown sugar, cinnamon flavors added. Let us see. I'm expecting this to be a nice candy treat. If this is anything short of delicious Frosted Flakes, I'm gonna be mad. I got some Frosted Flakes on the nose. I'm okay with it. It's a good start. Oh, she comes with Grand Cross. Oh, perfect. Yeah, just use that then. Don't bother with 3,700 years later. Put that on. You already have Radstone on her, which works because you started late enough that you don't have Maiden's Beloved. If you had Maiden's Beloved, you would want to put that on Theria with Radstone so that she could insta-cast Stardust Heal. So for anybody that has those tools and Theria in Arena, do that. Stardust Heal, better than God Heal. Trust me, as long as you can hit insta-cast. But you cannot hit insta-cast with it because you do not have Maiden's Beloved, so you may as well put them on your Rabala to make sure she hits 100% cast speed. Yeah. So, you could test it, like just go into a random match and just turn on, like test 80%, so without Radstone, and then with, and see if there's any sort of delay between casting. It's probably still pretty quick at 80, but it is probably worth hitting 100 just to make sure that you can always take that cast space and just keep command of it. So it is probably worth, especially since you'll just have Therion God Heal, so the Radstone's not going anywhere else anyway. Ooh. Oh, this does not disappoint. Wow. Okay, so the nose is a little bit weird. It's like if you have Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but then you pour booze in it, which sounds terrible. Like, it's just got a little bit of something weird there that's just not great. But it's got a nice little, like, spice, a little bit of burn to it. You get that brown sugar coming through really, really well. And then there's, like, a butteriness to it. Almost like a freshly made French toast. It does not feel like a whiskey, minus the little, like, spice burn in the back. It's basically just a whiskey stream at this point that we kind of talk about last Claudia. I apologize if nobody here actually gives a shit, but, you know, it's entertaining for me, and I wanted to try all my stuff, so I may as well do it on here, eh? That is good. The aftertaste is just straight, like, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Like, without a doubt. It's literally just lingering Cinnamon Toast Crunch. And that is great. But again, another one that is probably very, very sugary. So I probably would not buy an entire bottle. You want Baron? Yeah. Most people do. Neutral damage dealer, neutral attribute, physical DPS are hard to come by. But oh hey, how long have I had had Sword High boost on? You guys gotta yell at me. All right, what do we want next? What do we want on this guy? He already comes with Sharp Eyes, right? Modifiers. What modifiers do we want from him? It doesn't seem like he sky highs at all. Terramelt is not it. He's not putting on attributes, even though other people are. He's got basic sword boost. He's got mega boost. I feel like it's just back to Berserk. Do we have anything else? And I can start throwing on some attack ups. Wait, what crits does he have? Does he come with 2 and 3? Just 2? Oh, that's gross. They're gonna make me pay for 3? Nah, fuck that. We'll just get his neutral damage high enough. Alright, so we got attack up 3. Solid. Sword high boost. Solid. Running out of SC anyway, so it doesn't really matter much. You know what? We need to be equipping some more stuff. Couldn't get him. Wanted both. Actually, yeah, I mean, everybody should want both. They're quite good. JK, that's a dumb recommendation. What are you talking about? What's a dumb recommendation? Yeah, what you talking about? I think that I missed something that I said. I'm going to be needing, sometimes it's just fun to hit hard, right? So we're gonna work on putting on hammer. Hammer boost, hammer high boost, whatever. First we need to... You know what? If he comes equipped with axes, I bet his break is pretty solid. He might have good break. Nah. Let's give him a hammer. Actually, we have to burn through ours. We may as well just run it at 10, because why not? We're just going to keep running multiplayer, because why not? Hammer is what you do? Sweet. It's just such an easy way to build up your damage. Like, that extra strength plus the 25%. Like, compared to sword high boost, like, losing 5% physical damage to get a big stat boost to strength, it's not bad. Not bad at all. Especially because I am hoping his ult is really, really good. Like, maybe it... I wonder if it can cap. Like, Dante and Alice can both cap their ults pretty easily at endgame. I wonder how close he can get. Anybody that has him, let me know. He doesn't get Breaker naturally, which made me think his break power is meh. Yeah, could be. Usually it seems like most units have like 1 or 2 skills that are good at breaking, but like if they're not, their whole kit's not necessarily good at it. Like DeGrogue, her S3 is stupid good for breaking. The rest is just kind of meh. Maybe stupid good is a bit of an exaggeration, to be fair. I mean, I see lots more big numbers. I don't know if they're coming from me, but I feel like I'm putting up bigger numbers. I just can't tell. It's just such a mess of damage. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I think I'm fine with just buffing his regular damage. I don't think he needs to do the breakity break things. I've got other breakers anyway. Yeah. So we're gonna make him sling some hammers, at least for now. See what we can do. Oh man, I don't even need, if I want to abuse his ult, I don't even need the Sword of Lost Souls because he's neutral damage. It's pretty awesome. Getting a good ult on a neutral damage dealer. Definitely like Gorm back in the day. Golden Blade used to break like mad. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Everything else was kind of bad, yeah. He was basically just crowd control. Kind of. Not great crowd control, just technically crowd control. Because of like knockups and things. So I will say, as good as this like Cinnamon Toast Crunch type one was, this what's this called? Brown Sugar Bourbon. Felt a little bit off. A little bit like weird and dingy, like the alcohol just didn't mix quite perfectly enough. But it's very much worth a try. It is good. I'm kind of disappointed that I never bought like samples and stuff before. Like just spending $1 to just like experience something new, like that's a good price. I mean, it's a better rate than our gacha games are gonna get us, eh? $1 in most of these, you know, probably get me like 4 or 5 cores, at least in my little thing here. But pretty good, pretty good. All right, we have our last one, and this one I'm excited about because I'm always on the lookout for a new favorite. And this is a peanut butter whiskey. This one is called Sheepdog. Sheepdog. Sheepdog peanut butter whiskey. Oh my god, really? It's 70 woof. Not proof, because they needed to play the pun. Alright. Touche. I'll accept it just because I have horrible dad jokes as I am, so. Makes me a little bit cautious though. But we'll see. Still got 8 people in here. It can't be that bad, because we have the same amount of people in here for a while now. So at the very least, the ones of you that are in here, don't think I'm that incredibly annoying. What do we got? Dez. Wow. Look at how weak I am. I can't even get this little fucking thing open. What is going on right now? Everything else was so easy. What the hell, man? We in. We in and we going. There we go. There we go. Just had to get a proper grip on it. Anybody that hasn't had peanut butter whiskey, it's another really good way to get into alcohol. Much like Fireball. It is not too incredibly boozy. Usually. Some of them can be. But they have lots and lots of upfront flavor that's a little more obvious. Oh, wow. That is potent. Like in a good way, but... Well, that is new. So usually whenever I have a peanut butter whiskey, it's one of two things. There's a scale of like sweet to savory, and there's just a range that you can kind of go between. And like Screwball is probably the most popular one for anybody that's had those. And Screwball is pretty sweet overall. But then I've had some other ones. Another one that's a little bit sweeter but has a little bit of butter on it. It's called Texas Ranger peanut butter whiskey. I really, really like that. I'm not sure. I'm between that and Screwball as being some of my favorite. Then I had a different one called Squirrel. It is very savory. There's almost no sweetness, just like almost like regular butter, but with like a little bit of peanut butter undertone. Gave up trying to join since it wasn't getting in. Started running the other event. I don't know if it's new or something, missed out. But the sword you get at 100k looks cool. Oh, the Zugless one, yeah. If your account's new, then yeah, like it's good for a guard build. That's the whole point of it. Oh, damn it, we didn't have a full party. Sad. I'm a failure. Yeah, I assume that's what you're talking about is the Zugless event, and that one gives you an extra guard chance as well as I think an extra crit chance or something. So it's pretty good. Pretty good for people that want to be guarding. Probably Ruto. Might actually be one of his better in slot for Ruto. I don't even know where to place this on the scale. I feel like I go for such a ride with this one. It smells very savory. Very savory with like a little bit of sweet. It's like every sip is different. All right. All right. So we've burnt through some of this stuff. You know, we can keep going just a little bit. I think I'm gonna need to pause shortly just to go check, see how the fam's doing. All right. I need another pour of the sheepdog because it is confusing me. I feel like I'm not getting a consistent take. Sometimes it's sweet, sometimes I get some savory, sometimes it's just like kind of burning, spicy. Like, I don't know. That's why some of these are going really quick, because we got Odium in here with Rem. She's completely eats these bosses alive. Like, on the nose, there's so much butter. It's like fresh popcorn. Almost like caramely peanut butter popcorn. But with, like, way more butter than that type of popcorn should have. Now I'm just a collector. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's also just worth getting for... I mean, I try to collect all the things, too. But every once in a while, if something just looks really awful and the grind is really terrible, then I'll just be like, you know what? That's not worth it. But I got that one the last time the event was around, so I'm probably not going to grind the Zuggless event at all. Because I'm just going to try to get Baron up to Awaken 6 while the event's here. And I can grind his souls. So that is going to be the goal. And I'll probably try to get to Grog to Awaken 6 as well, because why not? You love Rem? Yeah, me too. I mean, who'd have thought? She's on my background. I'm going to replace her, though. I think I need to put somebody else in here. I've been working on some new artwork for my stuff. I've got a new thumbnail design that I'm going to start doing, or start using. Alright, we're going to do 7 more of these for no particular reason, and then I'm going to take a break. See how the fam's doing, see if we can keep the stream going. Because I want to make sure I'm not leaving anybody hanging out there, you know? The gems in the Zugglets event. Do you just mean from completions? Because then, yeah, I agree. I went through, I did every mission once. And then I looked at the reward structure, and I was like, what do I need here? There's a couple of summons? Nope. So, yeah. Needless to say, I don't care. Yeah, I think I would like a whole bottle of this just because this is the most interesting one that I've had, and I didn't expect interesting out of a peanut butter whiskey. I expected it to just be somewhere on that scale I talked about of like sweet to savory and just fall in between and maybe like, oh, it's kind of like 20% towards this one and like this one, but other than lots of butter on the upfront flavor, I keep getting different things from this. One of the tickets could be Shift Golroth. You're right. It could be. I'll take that risk of not spending all my time on that. So, you enjoy. Finally got Baron. Oh, hell yeah. Or Summon crashed the game and then we went to check and it was just sitting there. Oh, man. I mean, that's exciting, but that kills the hype. It really kills the hype. But hey, congrats on the Baron, man. Did you need a neutral damage dealer? Was that like a big hole in your account? Alright, I'm gonna break for a minute. I will be back. Am I unmuted? Can you hear me now? It says that I've got audio coming through. Depp, I called you a legend because you called out that I was on mute, and then I didn't actually unmute somehow. Life is hard. God damn it. Son of a bitch. I was just doing a recap of all the shit that I said while I was silent, while still being silent. Ugh, life is hard. Alright. I am sorry to the people in the party. That I'm taking forever to get. I'm just gonna finish this this peanut butter whiskey because it's so interesting. I can't wrap my head around it. It's so weird. Alright. Now you can hear me. Thanks, dog. So, what I was saying to recap all the things, yeah, tattoo artist, hooked because of the art. Yeah, it's super duper dope. Not a huge fan of his sprite, it looks a little bland, but at least it's true to his art. DeGrogue's art, however, is not so on point with her sprite. Both look really cool in their own right, but they don't match, so it's really weird. At least Baron matches his sprite, which is cool. And then I talked about congrats on the Merity, blah blah blah. She's not super duper stacked like Laugia is. But she's very, very fun. You just have to be smart about how you build her. And she's really good considering she's a mainline character, a general pool unit. So, it's pretty sweet. And she's probably the most optimal unit to fight against, or to use against Mother. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Pretty sure nobody is better suited to fight Mother than Merity. Yeah, we'll go till our orbs are burnt out. And then, I don't know, so 5 more runs. And I think I gotta start winding out here. Well, thanks for hanging out, guys. It is much more fun doing stuff with people here. It's always nice being able to hang out and chat and answer questions or whatever we got going on. Anybody have any particular videos they'd like to see? Logia carried you for so long. Yeah, he is stupid good. Especially if you did not start early on with Honey Elixir, which I didn't, because most people didn't. Most people haven't been here for, you know, the entirety of the game. But yeah, if you don't have an ability to spam skills, Logia being able to just feels like complete god mode. It's ridiculous. You give him Trishula, and I like his blinding blades. Real good. But when I started early, the character that carried me through most of campaign was actually Celios. Like, he's been power crept into oblivion at this point, but he's still good in, like, the Eliza fight. Like, he's quite good in the Eliza Mega Boss fight. He's basically the only reason I was able to complete it the first time around. I'm sure I just completely dumpster her with my current account, but pulled Medine from the free tent pool. Oh! Yes! That is pretty amazing, dude. Didn't think it was a big deal at the time. You missed it, but you were around. You missed what? Logia carried me for so long. You missed it, but what are you talking about? What'd you miss? No problem. Got kids to sleep. So I'm just grinding LC. When you have a moment, can you explain to me how I'm supposed to make V do more damage? I'm building towards strength or his int or both. He uses both evenly. At least that's what it appears like to me. So it does not really matter. However, he comes with Thaumaturgy Ring, which means if you have a build that works with int, he technically gets to do some extra double dipping, considering that int happens, and then he gets an extra 30% towards his strength, which also counts. So building int is technically more optimal. I don't know what kind of weapons you have, though. And there's a lot of ways to build V that are really, really solid. I could talk about V. I could just sit and talk about V for like an hour. But there's a lot of different strategies with him. He can be crowd control / insta kill, which is just you make a turret build where he just sits still and goes brah, 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 and just guns things down. Never even uses skills. Or you can make something. There's the one-shot farming build, which if you're just wanting to do raw damage, that's probably the best way to help. Yeah, Honey Elixir was on the Final Fantasy arc. That's right. You got the staff from Theo. That is not gonna do enough to matter. I mean, it's good. It's good stat-wise. So, like, if it's one of your better weapons, then totally do it just based off stats. But its passives don't really matter much. Science Flag is really good if you just want raw damage. Probably best in slot. Venicleave is quite nice because it gives you an extra 50%. That's on the Dragon Baladon or Babylon or whatever the fuck it's called. Arc. The Poison Dragon. Tech Blade is easy to get. I think it's a 4-star weapon. Tech Blade on him is very, very good. It's a mini Maglion. So, if you can get access to it, get the Tech Blade loop. It's a good piece of gear on him. He doesn't have any inherent boosts, which means whatever your weapons you throw on him works pretty well. Let's see, what else works well? Yeah, what exactly is your purpose for him? Like, what are you wanting to do with him? Are you wanting him to be your main carry? Are you wanting to set up a build where he can one-shot for auto-farming? Because there's just so many ways that you can build V differently. So what is the goal? And we'll talk about it from there. If you're just wanting raw damage, I assume you want him to kind of be a physical carrier and auto farmer. Since just doing damage doesn't really help his, doesn't really play into his ailment spreading too much. Other than the fact that if you have ailments on things, his terror melts come in, which is massive damage boost. I think that's like, what, 60% bonus damage for them having any ailment? It's a big modifier. You make damage builds that just focus on auto attacks too, if you have the right tools for it. I have one build that I did that basically just does, it makes him a neutral damage dealer, and then just does damage with auto attacks the entire time. Kind of works pretty well. Another thing I've started doing lately is just trying to make goofy-ass builds with auto attacks in general, so people that can abuse them. So I want to try with, like, Medine and Baron to see how his goes. Kyle, I think I want to try fighting Lambda, so the high-speed fight, with Kyle as an electric damage dealer, because that'd be really funny. Like, he just does autos the entire time, but is running, like, Mjolnir Hammer and maybe Cavalier or something, so lots of extra pursuit attacks. He gets all the extra pursuit damage. Yeah, just silly things you can do. Thanks, May. I see Tweaks using Cactus Hammer. Suppose I want him to be an auto farmer, but then I also use him in PvP. I've only been playing since DMC collab, so I'm still learning. Yeah, so the things you just talked about, that's 3 totally different builds, which is fine. V just has a lot to him, is really what it comes down to. Let me get another one of these running here before I get into it. But Cactus Hammer's great. Usually, what V does best is he spreads ailments. He keeps debuffs on your enemies. So Cactus Hammer is top tier. He already comes with stun research, and throwing Cactus Hammer on basically gives him another instance of stun research. So he has a higher probability of applying that stun and keeping it applied longer, which is really good, especially in boss fights. If a boss is weak or even just neutral to stun, they could just be perma-locked by V the entire fight, which is kind of funny. Like Reaper could just be perma-stunned by V. It's pretty great. But yeah, let's see, let me get a final pour here. For auto farming, I could tell you there's a million ways to make it work depending on the tools in your particular account. But if you haven't seen it, go watch my ether farming video, the farm smarter, not harder. I have an entire section on V and how you can do the auto farming build. So basically throw on, this is specifically for Imperial Guard Commander 3 because that's the main thing you want to be autoing. But Sorcerer Slayer, special boost. Here he comes with Manglion, Sharp Eyes, dual wield. What else? Tech Blade Loop, because that's easy to get your hands on. Anything else you've got. If you're far enough, what mega bosses have you killed? Have you beaten Zlorg? Do you have his sword yet? See, if I have that, that could work on him as well, as a potential for at least the auto farming part. If you want him just flat out doing damage, he needs Trishula like everybody else. Hey, look at that. Go Rem. Would be a champion. Since I wasn't paying attention and apparently we all died. Yeah, I don't know if this is my favorite peanut butter. But it's good. In fact, I don't think that there's a peanut butter whiskey I don't like. There's just some that are... They're just all different. It's awesome there's so many fresh players. Just want to throw that out. Yeah. 100%. Yeah, DMC did so much for the game. I was amazed. Like, I'm kind of a fan of Devil May Cry in general, but I never got super duper into it. Like, it was fine, but apparently it's a bigger deal than I thought. Like, it is quite the fan base. Damn, I'll definitely check out the video. No, I'm actually trying to beat Zlorg right now, but my team isn't quite there. I need to build Alice and or Ruto. Alice will help a ton. Definitely do Alice. Don't with Ruto. Ruto you will want to build. Alice will do more for you because she's DPS. If you get your Alice built and you feel like your damage is there, I can friend you and I can give you my Theria. My Theria is pretty well stocked for helping people through the Zlorg fight. So, alright, Zero in chat. Gonna call it. See you later. Yeah, adios, man. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. I'm probably gonna hang it up here shortly, too. So, get through the rest of these orbs. Maybe see if there's anything else. But I think I'm starting to get a little bit late. Family could probably use some attention and such, so go see what's up. I gotta figure out a way to get my kids to bed earlier. DMC helped me through high school. I've been a strong fan for 20 years. First dropped in 2001. We were 11. Cool. Dante's personality. Helped me fake confidence until I was able to build my own. That's so fucking cool, dude. That's awesome, man. Yeah, I mean, Dante's definitely a badass. He's that, like, typical kind of, oh, I started it without a full team again. I'm so used to things filling up quick. I'm just like, oh, hey, I haven't looked at it for 5 seconds. We must have a full team. But yeah, he's just that, he's so much of that typical, like, charismatic badass of, like, hey, what's up? It's like that smart-ass, kind of Deadpool-ish. Just having fun while murdering your face and all your friends. At least as far as I remember. How am I getting skill charges? That's what I want to know. Because I noticed I'm getting skill charges on Baron. I don't know why he's getting charged up so quick. What does he have working for him that is giving him skill charges? He just got max charges for getting, like, I assume the final blow on the boss. What gave me that? Ooh. He doesn't have Pirate Feast. And I don't think that actually shows visually on the end of the round when it closes. Like, why did I get max charges at the end? Does anybody know? Please enlighten me. Out of curiosity, the people that are in here, how... Oh, wait, hold on, let me see this here. Notice he randomly gets charges too sometimes. I don't get it. Yeah, I noticed it on other units too, though. Like, I noticed Medine was getting it. And I thought maybe it was something like, you know, she has her when an ally kills a target, they get stuff. And I thought, oh, well, maybe they're getting, like, the MP and the whatever, and maybe skill charge is one of those. And, like, I don't think that's actually attached to it. And there was no Medine in there. I wonder if maybe it's a Spirit Breath thing? No, because I haven't taught him Spirit Breath yet. I don't think he comes with it. I'll have to look at his kit. I'll have to look at his kit. Maybe there's an interesting thing you can abuse there. That's something interesting. That could be worth making a video. If he's just randomly getting some shit. His tree's kind of bugged. If you look at one of his skills, it randomly gets 2 tier of 1 skill at the same time. Interesting. Yeah, I will have to look. After I got him, I just unlocked everything and started playing and talking to chat, so I haven't inspected him at all. So. Interesting. Almost got him. No dice. Gotta be quicker. Oh, what I was saying, out of curiosity for the people in here, how interested would anybody be in other types of content? Because, I mean, whether I get people in watching or not, I'm probably going to be doing some stuff other than Last Cloudy at some point. Like, we got a bunch of VR stuff that I want to be playing. Solaris just came out on PSVR, which is like, more or less, laser tag in VR. So it's a really fast-paced kind of esports shooter in first person, which is cool. So, I want to definitely be playing some of that. What's up, buddy? Hi. Did you open my door? Can you open doors now? That's dangerous. We should not be doing that. Guilty Eclipse, lower right room. Lower right corner. Okay. You're saying Guilty Eclipse has the visual bug to it? Is that what's going on? I can take these off. I don't even know why I have headphones on. It lets me hear the in-game audio music that is coming through my computer desktop. I'm not listening to myself or anything. Alright. So. Alright, we have used up all of our stuff. Let's go ahead and back out. We're gonna take a look at Baron quick. Dude, don't be breaking stuff, man. You think you're funny. You're not funny. I am sorry. No, he's fine. He's playing. He's having fun. He's having a good time. Alright, come here. Rawr.
I'm very sorry. I did not know your door was open.
I think he opened it. I'm pretty sure he managed to open it, which is not good.
Can you go in by Daddy? Can you go by Daddy?
We're gonna test. We're gonna see if the boy can open a door now. He might have got lucky.
He did not try to do it, but he learned a new word.
What's his new word?
Berries. Breeze.
He calls berries breeze. Oh, that's adorable.
Breeze. Goodbye.
All right, cool. All right, sorry about the detour. All right, listed twice, both in level 1 and I don't know what you call it. It goes from level 1 to level 3. So you do whatever you want. Maybe we'll watch. Yeah. Cool, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Let's see what you're talking about here. Guilty Eclipse. Oh, I see. Just yeah, the level 2 node has only 1 star underneath it instead of 2 like it's supposed to. That's a little weird. I doubt it functions differently though. Let's see if he has anything that gives him SET. So, no attribute cap. Sweet. Does more damage when he's weak. Cool. Using a skill can't be interrupted, and you get a bunch of health back. That's not going to do anything. Okay. Oh, he comes with strong remedy? That's so weird. That might be it. Maybe he's getting hit with a status ailment. What does boost skill recovery do? Yeah, and he gets pose for glory, but pose for glory is only like 5 or 10 seconds or something on kill. And he got like full stocks on me, which is weird. It might be strong remedy, but like, why is he getting ailments from Baron? He doesn't give ailments. So like in that fight specifically, why would he be getting it? And how does that work? All right, hold on. I'm gonna hit up Goldmine quick. Let's see what strong remedy does. Because I would think it just gives you like a temporary haste buff, but if it actually gives you like X amount of seconds of stuff, that's interesting. That's abusable in certain fights. All right, let's see. Let's get into the weeds and try theory crafting a bit. Let's figure things out. Oh, here. You guys want to see? You guys want to see what we're doing? Let's do... What's this? Cool, we can look at some stuff. You can look at what I'm looking at. Or whatever. Alright. And we'll change back to the normal view. So, we're looking for strong remedy. Alright. Yeah, so it activates the following effects. So, this gives you like an off-brand magic circle. This probably gives you the literal haste buff, so it will not stack with other haste buffs. So like, that's not it. That's definitely not it. Alright. Cool. Alright. Back to my mobile view. What do we got? How's our battery? Our battery's pretty trash. Let's clear some of these notifications up, shall we? Depp, you're sending me stuff. Boop-a-doop-boop. Alright, cool. I'll check what you sent on Discord, my dude. Pulls. Oh, yeah. Your Super Fire, Merity, and Maddie drops. Cool. Sweet. Alright. Back to investigating, people. See what's up. So, physical attack damage and physical damage. Yeah, Mega Boost is super cool. What's this? Chance to deal an extra attack when they have a status ailment. Ooh! Okay, he wants Terror Mouth then. Because we want to put ailments on him. He's going to pair very well with V. That's for sure. Okay, cool. Vampiric Drain. Apply strength plus 35 buff to unit. What does that mean? Does that mean he gets Grand Brave for 40 seconds? Is that what's up? Because it doesn't say 35%, but they are not always super clear on stuff. I mean, I'll take extra value, you know? We'll take it. I'm not gonna complain. Oh, hey, we got our hammer equipped. Sweet. Throw on a big dick hammer. Hey, Rem, I'm gonna steal your hammer. Actually, no. Sledge technically probably bigger than that. We're over 2,000. Easy peasy. Alright. Hey, look at that. We put Awaken on again and we start getting some more wins. Solid. Maybe don't be a potato brain me. Yeah, you use V with him? Yeah, that seems pretty nice. I think if I want to make V be a pure support with ailments, I think I want him to also be a glass record user. So that I can have a reason for him to be, like, getting all of his MP. Otherwise, for anybody with V, if you haven't tried it, Celestial Body is stupid good on V. Like, it is ridiculous, especially in PvP. So, if you haven't tried Celestial Body on him, so good. So damn good. He falls apart like a wet paper towel normally because he's very glass cannony, but Celestial Body, along with some HP ups and Awaken and all that sort of stuff, you can get pretty good. Pretty good. Great Minds, also on glass record, yeah. My only problem is, like, Gen's really fucking good, and I have Theria, so, like, they're both so good at glass record that I don't feel like I need V, so, like, I don't usually run him in the builds, but I think that if I'm going to start being more optimal, I need to have Terramelth and Terramelth 2 on more people, and I need to be running V. So, I think one really good DPS, like Baron, V to be applying ailments, and like Gen to be buffing / debuffing, and maybe also doing glass record, or just Theria, because Theria is great. And actually, V can do this stuff too. So if he's being a pure support, Theria can keep people alive, and maybe have like Grand Brave or something, maybe. V could have some debuff spells. I really wish I got the Sulfuric Acid arc from the Dr. Stone event, so that I could hand out Gen's debuffs, because I can't beat Gen's debuffs on any other unit. Like, his are just so good. Never build Gen, so can't say on that. You didn't build Gen! Oh, it hurts my soul. He's so fucking good in everything. He's so good. Anyway. Keep saying I'll make him my next project, and Medine comes along. And then Baron comes out. Yeah, I mean, when you're getting drops, it's tough. I was sitting on over 2,000 Mother Souls once, and then Medine came out, and I was like, yes, I was ready for this. Instantly maxed out. And Kyle, too. Instantly maxed out. Awesome. And then, not much stuff, and I was like, you know what? I want my time trials to try to be better. I'm going to finally build my Lukiel. So I built her up. And then I was like, you know what? I think when the next tower comes out, I want Lagrabos. So I built up Lagrabos a bit. And now I got Baron. I don't have any goddamn Mother Souls. But, you know. Hashtag good problems. There was a point in time where I had no new units, so I just had nothing better to do with my shit. I was like, I guess I'll just level up garbage people or try memes or whatever. Now I'm actually getting some units here and there, so makes it hard to do stuff. Watch me get Golroth on, like, my SSR that I'm saving. It's gonna happen. Alright, what do we got going on here? Friend invites. Nothing. Cool. Do we want to do anything else? I feel like I'm kind of winding down right now anyhow. Yeah, get that out of here. Arena, another win. Beautiful. Love it. So much better. Perfectly balanced, as things should be. Perfectly balanced and toxic. That is what we do. The most heart-wrenching things are watching my arena defenses, because it's just people being frustrated. Like, my team doesn't do anything fancy. They just stay alive and make it so you can't do anything, which is annoying. Basically like Dep's team, which was great. Big kudos on yours, Dep. Like I said, I think I could beat you if I try a few times and figure out where your holes are. But for now, couldn't quite stick it in where it needed to go. So, kudos. Very well done. Alright, this is good. God, I don't know what to do, man. I don't know what to do. I guess since I can't grind up like 200 on random days for arena, I should at least get it. I should at least get up to 50 if I can. Let's see, who to fight. Well, that looks toxic AF. That looks okay. There's no Emtheria. Emtheria usually means easy mode. Because worst case, if I just don't die, they will eventually faint. And I won't, because Theria's stupid. Alright. Kyle off to the side, which is actually pretty smart. It means I can't hurt him very easy. It means I'm just going to dogpile on Amelia and hope everybody charges in at me. That seems like a strategy, eh? We will poke Kyle to hurt him a little bit. We're just going to... Wow. Wait, Kyle must have charged in on somebody. Yes, he did. I didn't swap fast enough. Alright, a little bit of tweak, though. Okay, this is looking quite good. Kyle? Kyle, come join the party, bro. Alright, I'll at least burn both their shields right away. Alright, so she got an insta-heal, which means I didn't get to burn one of the shields. Ray burned a shield, though. We're just going to throw Kaiser Edge. She's weak to fire by 35%, so this should just... Yes. Yes. Okay. Another Kaiser Edge. Alright. Stardust heal. Yeah, this should be an easy fight. Easy peasy. Maelstrom. Yeah, we'll do that. We're just going to use Gen to pick off. It's another reason Gen's so good. Having no line of sight and just insta-kill stuff. It's just a great choice for units. The more people you can have that can have non-line of sight instant damage abilities is so good in the arena meta. Just so that you can get around decoy. Attack Ray. Murder his face. Thank you. Moving on. Have a good night. I gotta go to sleep. Yeah, get out of here, Depp. I'm gonna be off here too. Thanks for hanging out, everybody that's still here. I appreciate it. It's much more fun being on here when I got people to talk to and answer questions and all that fun stuff. So, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. And yeah, my next stream's probably going to be some VR stuff because I just want to do it and I don't usually have much time. So, I'm going to have some free time. I'm going to do something for me. And if people want to come hang out, we can do that. We can even talk about Last Cloudy stuff. But... Alright. Nah. I say nah, man. Okay. Either I'm going to instantly die, or this is going to be very easy. We'll see. Yeah, you have a good one too. Thanks for swinging by, dude. Alright, so we're going to start things out very easy with a Kyle getting hit in the middle here. Rem's charging in, because why not? We're just going to Kaiser Edge for damage and then figure out where their units are going. Well, this is annoying. By charging on Kyle, all her damage is going to go behind him, which has 0 units on it. So we're going to try to hit Nero and hopefully catch Kyle in the blast. Alright. I'm just going to keep tagging Kyle, too. You know, we're just going to take my Kyle. Well, You know, my Kyle's going to fight his Kyle. Why not? I really want to build my Dilmorto back up. Alright, Rem gets slapped. Sweet shit. Okay, we should have Dark Matter coming in, I think. Okay, Poison Cloud. Alright, cool. I should have plenty of skills that Maelstrom plus a Horn should kill Kyle. That's sweet. They're all dead. All dead. Easy. It's late. Gonna go do some tower till I fall asleep. Hopefully get a 10 pull before I crash. I'll see you around. Yeah. Thank you so much. Best of luck if you manage to hit that 10 pull, dude. Good luck to you, sir. Oh, ranking rewards. So we get Gold Theria this time, huh? I have to be top 50 if I want a UR dust, huh? I don't know if I can swing that. I accidentally hit top 100 last time. I'm at 69 already. People just don't play enough arena. Like, yeah, there's just not that big of a crowd, it seems. Top 10. Man, Crypt isn't even top 10 right now? What a slacker. Shame. Faux shame. For shame. Alright. Well, any other final questions, comments, rude remarks, etc. before we sign off? Because I think that this is going to do it for me, and I'm going to hop off, do some other stuff. Did some summons, didn't get our girl, but we got Baron. I can't be mad about it. I'm pretty excited to build the guy. It's going to be a lot of fun, so... Gold 4, you'll get there eventually. You sure will, champ. You are well on your way. It is a grind, though. It is for sure a grind. The higher and higher you get, the more you have to compensate for stuff. But seems like the ailment meta is at least fallen away a little bit, considering the stall out heal meta is becoming stronger with Rudo. So that's something. People don't have to compensate for ailments quite as hard. Plus, Paladin came in making it easier to compensate, which means people aren't as tempted to run ailment debuffs anymore. So, yeah. Good stuff. Alright, well, y'all have a good one. Until next time, thank you for hanging out once again. Losing helps learn where your flaws are. Yeah, absolutely. Something else you can do if you want to practice and see how your defense team is, set up the same defense team on offense, and then go spar people that you see their teams and you think they're roughly on par with you, or maybe their ranking is similar, and then just put it on auto. If you're both on auto, your defense should easily be able to hold off and not let them get a kill, or have you actually win. So try to do that, because an offensive player obviously won't be on auto. They will be much, much better. So if you're on auto and you lose, so both teams are on auto and you lose, then you're not doing something right. You should be able to see where your team is not doing what you need them to do. So, yeah. Closing thoughts. You like whiskeys, but beers are good too. Give them a whirl. Yeah, I can't. I can't, though. Beer is not my thing at all. I have never had a beer that I thought was good. I even had friends that were really big into it, and yeah, they tried to give me some that was not very beer-y. It was just like, oh, this one's like fruity, or it's whatever, and like, no, it always tastes bad for me. Plus, it's just not good for you, or at least not good for me. Like, it can be, I don't think it's necessarily great for anybody, but when I try to do like the low-carb thing, beer is just one of the worst things you could possibly have. And I don't think it tastes good, so it's easier for me to stay away from. My biggest problem with drinking was I was always the guy in like high school that I'd go to a party and they'd be like, hey, make me a drink. And I'd just go look in somebody's pantry, and no matter what they have, I would make the absolute best girly drink you'd ever have. It's just like some random amalgamation of sweet shit all put together. It'll get you really fucked up in like one glass, but tastes amazing. And yeah, so I can't have that shit anymore. But yeah, beer not for me, dog. Thanks for the top tier advice. Really appreciate it. Hope you and the family have a good night. Yeah, thanks, dude. Much appreciated. Yeah, some things are just good for some people. Beer is just not for me, unfortunately. But I'll stick with my hard liquors. I'll have my Jaeger and my whiskeys, and I can do some other stuff straight, but usually I just do stuff straight. And it works. Alright. Closing down the stream. You'll have a nice night. Thanks again, etc. Blah, 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 blah. Don't know when the next video is coming out. Maybe never will. Who knows? I don't even know what I want to do at this point. Too many things to do in so little time, so adios.